Hello, everyone. Welcome to the internet. We are here on twitch.tv/help action needed. If you have not been here before, welcome in. If you have been here before, thank you for coming back. If you were just looking for a TTRPG to watch and everyone else is at Gen Con, I'm not there till Saturday. Thanks for being here. But yeah, this is Help Action Needed. We are a channel focusing mostly on indie games and sad storytelling, but today we're not going to be sad. I mean, we might. The world is ending. We could possibly be sad, but we are going to be indie. And we have a great table. Some of them are new guests, and some of them are people that have been here a lot. So I'm going to go around and let everyone introduce themselves. And then our guest GM for the night will tell us all about the game. And then we'll get started. So let's go in overlay order. Annie, who are you? Where can people find you? What are you up to? Who are you playing?
My name is Annie, Legend of Anakin on everything. People can find me as Legend of Anakin on everything. I cosplay. I recently started getting into the TTRPG space. I'm really into fitness, and that's like my whole shtick. I'm playing Bo Bentley today. They are a psychic hero who, against all odds, decided that they wanted to use their questionable powers for the greater good.
Nice. Matt.
Hi, everybody. I am Matt, also go by War Night out there on the interwebs. Do a little bit of a lot of the AP stuff as players, GMs everywhere. I also do the professional GM thing. And this wonderful evening that we have here, I will be playing the superhero known as Overkill, because I can't do anything that's not just overly metal. That's just me. And the character concept there was, and I quote, Glass Cannon the superhero. So we're going to see what happens.
Danny.
Hello, what's up, guys? I'm Danny. I go by CGNB online. This evening, I'll be playing Gil/Gillian/Dripline, who is a young, streetwise kind of kid who has water powers, and sometimes that water turns into ice. So it's a great time to just chill. I guess it's a fun pun over here. But yeah, that's me.
Mare.
And hello there, my name is Mare. You can find me all over the internet at Oh Hello Mare. And tonight I will be playing a light bending kind of person entity thing known as Mirage, who is out here trying to help a planet that has helped them.
Finally, Claude.
Hello there, I am Claude. I will be the GM today. My pronouns are he, him, but I will be playing a host of NPCs, so the pronouns will be all over the place. You can find me at Curly Insane Guy, where I am kind of all over the place talking about TTRPGs and comic book stuff. I also do run games on Start Playing, so Mutants and Masterminds being one of those. Do you want me to dive into the system, or do you want to go to you
yeah,
first?
if you want to just... No, go ahead. Do a flyover. Oh, yeah,
Cool,
my character's name is Ember. Anyway, moving on. I always forget to do that.
You gotta introduce yourself, too. You matter. You matter. So the game we're playing tonight is Mutants and Masterminds 3rd Edition, a D20 system that uses PowerPoints to build and customize some very specific types of heroes. You can do all sorts of things in it. It uses hero points and complications to really just kind of lock into narrative and reward your players for taking on extra difficulties, because that makes for a fun time. And that is that's by Green Ronin Publishing. Go say hi to them at Gen Con and tell them Claude sent you. They will probably actually know who that is.
It's always fun when a game publishing company is like, oh yeah, we know that person.
Yeah,
they do our
guy.
games all the time. We know them. Okay. Nice. Well, it's all yours now.
All right, I was about to say, with all that out of the way, if there's nothing left to cover on the channel side, we'll dive right into the story. We go to an Earth that has been under siege. The siege against Earth began 11 days ago. The forces of what came to be known as the Terminus have assembled engines of destruction across the globe, wrecking the ecosystem. Hero after hero has fallen in defense of the world, buying time for the few interdimensional safety rafts super scientists were able to assemble to depart to other dimensions. Only a few heroes remain to hold the line while the last raft leaves, and should they live, to protect the remaining survivors on a scorched earth. We'll actually hop right over directly into some action, I would say, as in a very scorched sky, red and like burned out in spots, cityscape. There is a loud crash of metal as a huge, like hulking form, almost like a skull face of this metallic creature, is charging through the city, stomping through taxis that have been long abandoned, rushing towards one known as Gillian, aka Dripline. Start off with you. You are facing down with this big old robot, already causing some trouble. What's going through your character's mind? Describe him, and then get right into it.
Sure. First off, I hate that he's coming after me. That's annoying. But I guess down the street, as you see this giant behemoth charging at this fairly just thin, built but very like petitish kind of guy, rocking with his hoodie up, long hair that covers his forehead, and then just kind of tattered jeans. Looks down and hears like the thud 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 of this giant thing. As he turns, he's got like probably the silliest thing of his kit is this like straw that's like attached to like his little backpack. He's got one of those like camel hiking backpacks, as he's just kind of chewing on it like, okay, I got it. And he's going to put his hands out and go to like shoot just like a stream of water onto the ground and attempt to freeze it so that this thing will slip as it's charging at him.
Nice, perfect. I will go ahead and say this is just like an application of your create power, as you create kind of a slipstream there, and he's gonna try to not slip with a cheeky little dodge check. Not so great on his part, as the air, you kind of connect yourself to the air in front of you using the coolness to slowly turn it to ice, and then it begins slow and then speeds up rapidly as the ice forms beneath it. This thing crashes to the ground. It slides towards you. This is what is known as a Terminus Probot. These have kind of been popping up all over the globe. The Earth's military was not quite ready for it overall. But most of the time, if you hit them real hard, you can have some success against them. But you have to hit them hard enough for it to matter.
Okay.
It's they hit hard back is the main problem with it. This one is now on its back. It does try to swing at you.
Okay.
And this is educational for everyone who hasn't touched the system yet. But go ahead and look at your parry score under your defenses.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Take
got
that
it.
number.
Yep.
Add 10 to it. And that's what I have to roll to hit you.
I'm
So
taking
that
the
determines that AC.
left number plus 10. So
yes.
it says 15 out of 10. So
Yep.
so 25.
Yep.
Okay.
So he has to hit a 25 right now to hit
Cool.
you. And he is inaccurate. I was like, that's a decent roll. Not decent enough. A huge metal claw kind of flails right past you, probably a bit unbalanced. As far as anyone has recognized so far, these are literally just automatons. There's no like personhood to this, and so people haven't felt too bad destroying these. There are some forces that are a little more questionable on that front, but yeah, this one has wasted its effort against you. It is now lying on its back, not too far from you, kind of flailing in your direction. What do you want to do?
I flavor it a little bit. I imagine as it's like lunging at me, not a lot of effort into it, but just a very simple kind of just puts all of his weight onto his left foot and just kind of spins backwards and lets it just right past him. So it's just right next to me, just kind of back towards me. I could just kind of take a shot at him.
Yeah.
I would like to envelop the water like around my hand and then freeze it, almost this like, I guess, shield that would kind of like cover my wrist and kind of like backhand it in like the robot spine kind of area.
Incredible. Yeah, roll me an attack with that, just using your, let's see, I have your sheet here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the numbers on the screen.
Do it as an ice blast. We'll just,
okay.
Yeah. You're just
That
using
today,
it
a
close
lot
range.
of us will be being told, roll this, add this,
Yep,
as
yeah.
nobody has played the
That's
system
my
before.
favorite.
Let's do
Yep.
it.
I'm here
Okay.
for flavor.
Do I need to add anything to that? I'm looking at ice blast damage.
You have to do a +8 to this.
Okay, cool. So I rolled a
Damage
17.
Rolled a 17 for.
Yeah.
Is that total 17?
17 on the die. So what, 25? Is that math right? Yeah.
That's a 25, and that is definitely enough to hit.
I can roll
So,
25 robot. What's your excuse?
It's right. So it's going to roll its toughness to see how well it takes this hit, because that's how the system works. And it got a 4. In this system, minions, which this is, even though it's giant, when minions fail a save, they take the worst result. So this is instantly incapacitated. Go ahead and describe what that looks like.
Cool.
I like to imagine these in how you would see them as a panel in a comic book. And this is your introduction. So think a big splash page of you just absolutely wrecking a giant robot.
Bet. Then the ice freezes over the hand. You just have this big shield as he just kind of winds up in the most like teenage boy in the locker room that has no mercy with the towel, just kind of like backhands this thing. And as the ice like smashes into its back, just kind of shatters and slices through whatever wires and circuitry it, like is semi-exposed from it slipping. You just kind of see whatever oils and liquids start to ooze out, and then just the hand with little bits of water and ice just dripping off of it. And he turns around, he's like, "All right, got another one."
And we then get, the background shot where you see there are actually like people hiding in the nearby buildings. It's the middle of a city, so people are like kind of holed up in different old electronic shops and things like that, just kind of looking out the window. Some of them have baseball bats, and they've been at work. It goes from that to sort of a flashback of what got you to this point. How has Gillian been dealing with the last 11 days? I mean, some people thrive in an apocalypse. How's it been for him?
Yeah, it's been wild. For the last year or so, Gillian's been living not necessarily on his own, but away from his family. He after some disagreements at home, ended up being kicked out of his home and kind of lives in this rundown building in the middle of the city that's a very like Lost Boys, or if anyone who's watched Ironheart recently, that the gang that's just like, we're all here to be vigilantes and do our own thing, but like that found family sort of vibe. And so he's approached about this opportunity. At first he's like, I'm really not feeling it. Not really something that has to do with me, but also deep down, he still wants to see the best for his family and finds this connection of, if you can guarantee my family's out of here, that they're safe and they're gone, I will do whatever this saving the world doomsday mission is. And after a little bit of convincing, is just kind of here doing whatever he shows up moment to moment, and I guess ready to fight.
Yeah. As you have that brief little reminiscing of how you got here, you get a little beep on your earpiece that you've been outfitted with, and they are basically calling you back into the main base where they've been building this last arc to send people out of this reality, and you are called back in that direction.
Okay, on the way. He's just gonna like head towards whatever direction he's supposed to, but he's taking the earpiece out like, okay, I don't want to listen to that anymore, that's annoying. And then puts like another just earbud in, just starts kind of playing some music, and then picks his foot up and kind of puts some water on the ground from his heel, and then frees that into this like ice skateboard kind of thing, and just starts skating down the road towards his objective.
Hell yeah. Shredding powder, as they say.
Yeah.
No one says that. Back at said base that you're heading to, there's already a hero that's been kind of stuck there. As useful and powerful as this hero is, kind of more trouble than more danger to themselves and to the other survivors than to the enemy at times. Overkill. What's it like being stuck on base?
He's probably like he's been at this long enough that he knows he has a role to play. You can't just, wise old man once said, "Don't use a cannon to kill a mosquito." So that very much is Peter Matthews, the 20-something man that has come to be known to the planet of Earth as Overkill. He's probably in this base, suited with this black sort of tactical suit that with a kind of like red Under Armour kind of piece to it. And he's probably watching as many types of monitors as he can, maps up showing activity, if there's live feeds, paying attention to that, watching any sort of feedback that he has, keeping track of other heroes and where they are, trying to figure out, well, number one, waiting for orders if somebody gives one to him, but also trying to figure out himself where the best application for his, let's be honest, his dangerous abilities are, like where that he should be aimed.
And your handler, that they try not to use the word handler, but they do have someone who's basically always checking in to make sure you haven't gone off to try to solve these problems yourself. A man named Phil walks up and he's like, "Hey, okay," which he's begun calling you because Overkill is too hardcore for this very, very like cheesy, happy-go-lucky sort of guy who is in fact a secret agent. So you know he's done some stuff, but whatever. He's like, "Hey, okay, everything okay?" No one loves his jokes more than him.
As much as I do enjoy a good pun, Phil, that is actually getting old. And like he just like scrolls over on another monitor and just kind of like starts to report in, or like starts trying to figure out, like, again, like, you know, okay, this person has this area handled. There is still too many civilians in this area. They're being evacuated. Gil just did phenomenal taking one on himself. He's on his way back and is kind of just like looking at the entire situation. And his only response is, "I'm doing my best to hold the line. That's what we're here for, right?"
And at a quick glance, you can see that holding the line has not been going well. Areas that were briefly controlled or contained, not so much. There's a whole army of, it seems like locusts in the sky, basically, but if locusts were armored men with spears from another reality. And it's just the slowly giving ground. Heroes stop being able to check in. You stop hearing from them. Signals are disappearing left and right. There are these huge devices that are being constructed, and they just, when they start going off, it lets off this pulse that is like cracking the earth apart. A hero comes in and destroys it. Eventually they're overwhelmed, and then another one's popping up in a different location. It's just this kind of unending wave after wave of things being very not okay.
Whatever the most recent activity is for one of these terraforming devices is probably the center of whatever monitor he's looking at. Just waiting for the go-ahead, basically. Like, yeah, that thing's going to be in pieces once I know I'm allowed.
And Phil comments to you, he's like, "Well, we know there's a leader for this invasion, and that's where we're waiting to aim you at."
I hate waiting.
I know. And he heads out of the room. Elsewhere, we find Mirage. Mirage, I don't have an exact scene set for you at the moment, so you let me know what Mirage would be doing at a time like this.
Mirage?
At the end of a world, yeah.
At the end of the world, there's chaos. There's, people trying to figure out how are they going to get out of here. And in all of this, sometimes you just need one voice that'll be able to speak up and guide people in a direction like, ladies and gentlemen, remain calm. But also when there's a giant robot going around, how do you stop a bunch of people from screaming and drawing attention to where the robot, drawing attention to the robot. Mirage has been helping to navigate people one way and another through different streets to get to where this arc will be, trying to make their way through. She's able to fly up and around as she's hearing the chaos of other combat happening around the city, and just listening closely for like the of different machines coming through. Yeah, and she's in all of this chaos. She's very stoic. She seems like almost unhuman levels of stillness with it. Her head will turn to and fro. She has long, slick black hair, like pinned straight, with uh, uh, a full kind of coverage of a bodysuit, but instead of it being like a black cat suit or anything, it almost looks like it has like tessellations on it, as if kind of in a way you could almost think of like those reflectors that people have on their clothes when they're running or something. And it's so she's there guiding this way, please, children and women first. Anyone else, try to remain calm, try to remain quiet, and navigating through there while peeking around, occasionally shooting up into the air to get a lay of the land.
And I would say one thing that's been tricky about this, as you're leading people to safety and the raft, is that not everyone's going to fit on the raft, and people are aware of this. Like, there's people who are like, I'm just going to end up stuck here. Like, they're like, I'll go to safety, but I know that I'm not going to be one of the people. Like, it's been honestly a very cruel thing to witness, in that basically the first few arcs out were the rich people who could afford to get all the scientists to build them this device to get out of here, and then others that kind of did it of their own volition and like trying to save people, but even they ran into the logistics of, I have to choose who to put on this thing. So as you're kind of herding people this direction, there is the knowledge there that like some of these people that you're seeing and rescuing, they're going to end up stuck here, and if here doesn't exist, these people won't either at some point.
And there's something that, even though she doesn't show it, there is a bit of that sadness that's in her eyes. Like, there's something about it, because this is not the first time that she's had to experience something like this on a planet like this before. So, yeah.
And possibly because of that reason, you were one of the first to know that something of this level was going to happen. A contact of yours named David Sloan, also known as Foresight, he started getting kind of visions of a world being destroyed. And he eventually, the whole superhero community found out, and, world governments started acting. But it was notable that he came to you first because of your experiences like this in the past. He
Shepherd
explains that it's more than just a planet this time, though. Like, it looks like everything ends, and this is like the starting point that just kind of cascades out, and everything is destroyed.
Well, while there is a sadness in potentially facing that inevitability, the idea of being able to save whoever or stall this as long as possible. So that is essentially what she's in the midst of, and occasionally listening into the conversations from across the city on her headpiece as well.
And your earpiece does call you in as well. I mean, you're already on the way with a herd of people, but go ahead and roll me a perception check as you keep flying up to take a look around.
Okay. All right. Let me look where that is. Oh, that's over there. Okay, gotcha. That is a 5 plus an 8 for 13.
13. Let's see. Okay. You see basically another little like squadron of these Omega drones. These are, person sized, because as people have found out through fighting these waves off, they were people of some sort from other realities that were transformed into like these shock troops for the Terminus invasion. There were attempts to see if they could like break them of the programming. Doesn't seem like it's possible. And yeah, it's been hard to learn anything more than that. But you see a bunch of those coming, and I will just kind of let you flavor your launch into combat. But we're not gonna roll anything for it. You're gonna win this one, and we'll just flavor it for now.
I love it. She gives another order for the people to stay low and quiet, maybe to try and get towards an alleyway or something. And as she stands, she steps out into the middle of the street, and it's almost like these veins of light go across her face before a blast out, and there are duplicates and images of her that now stand mirroring the drones that are before her. So just like a blast out, and it's like a mirror image going across, and they start moving towards the drones, or at least to scatter to try and distract them away from the population.
Sick. Love it. Love it. And then we will cut on over to Ember. Howdy, hey.
Hey.
Ember, they sent you out recently. It seems like they always look for an excuse to not have you around everyone in the city. The people of the city itself have not been the most welcoming to you during this time. There was a device, one of the world-breaking devices, essentially, that had been shut down, and they sent you to basically just like melt it all to make sure it doesn't become functional again. So far, there's been no evidence that they go back and try to fix this. So this really just seems like busy work that they're having you take care of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, how has the end of the world been for you?
I think it's been like strangely isolating, because if we were in any other town, he would love to hang out with superhero friends and save the world, but we're in this town. And the last time he was in this town, things didn't go well because he was just a kid. And so he was like, oh shit, because now everyone's going to look at me. And everyone did start looking at him. And now he's not helping people. He's sent down back alleys to walk towards dead robots to be like, oh cool, you're melted now. And so he's just kind of keeping himself entertained by like flipping fire across his fingers, like the way you like roll a pen or something, and playing hacky sack with like a little ball of magma he's keeping up in the air. And he's like, maybe one of them will come and I can kill it and show people I'm better now. But until then, just like passes a robot and just like catches it on fire and melts it down to the ground. Yeah.
And in Teenage Ember's defense, they got that Inferno in control in like a week and a half. So like it's fine.
Yeah, it's just glass melts at such a lower level than people tell you it does. And it's not on me that they built a glass warehouse.
And how many people can say that they caused a great fire that's going to be like in the history books, assuming there is history after this?
Yeah.
So you're at it again, just melting down the components of different things, making sure nothing rises back up, which has never happened. And yeah, you're out there. Roll me a perception check. You're kind of like on the outskirts of the city. Everyone moved in pretty quickly as things happened, but occasionally there are folks.
So for those learning at home, where would we see perception on our sheet?
In the skills section.
Which is down here. Page 2.
Page 2.
Yes. Cool. We got a +8, which makes that a 14.
A 14. As you're out there, you hear just like kind of, it sounds like something breaks not too far. Like it sounds like something shattered not too far away from you. You're kind of like, on the outskirts of a city. This was built like basically in a little cul-de-sac. So there are abandoned homes here. There's, flipped over cars and everything. This could have been from one of the houses if you look around there.
I think then, if it's just all like wrecked over, cars melt. If we need to make a quick escape, might as well not have a car lying in the middle of the road. We'll melt that down. If there's a house somewhere, might as well catch that on fire. It's not going to go anywhere. Just making as many exit paths as can in case they're needed. Because he sees Mirage leading people. It's like, wow, that's cool. Maybe people will run this way, and then I'll be helpful. And so if he can't clear the road, he'll clear the road of people.
So far It all seems pretty clear, and
Yeah.
eventually you hear another noise, and at this point it seems like someone is following you. The noise that you keep hearing.
Is it like a sound of like how far back they'd be, or do they seem like relatively close?
It seems like they're getting closer. You're kind of are you like meandering as you're kind of?
I
just
think he is
pretty
walking in
chill?
a very like a pace not appropriate to the situation in which he finds himself. Like,
I was gonna say,
there's
you know, if you rush back, they're gonna find something else to send you
Yeah.
out to do. So might as well
So-
get back slowly.
So I think then hearing something behind him, he just says, "Yo, catch!" and hacky sacks that little like volcanic rock ball over his head towards the person behind him.
You hear a squeak, and then like if you turn and look, there is a child that falls over. He's got a little wagon that he's pulling with. It looks like a little crate in it.
Oh, you caught it! Good job.
He certainly did not catch it. He jumped out of the way and was like, ah.
You going somewhere? You need help?
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I've got my dog with me, but she's really scared, and I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
You can follow me, I guess. I'm going somewhere important, and then they'll probably give you better directions. Or if you want to help melt cars and robot people, you can help me melt cars and robot people.
His eyes get so big. He's like, "Can I watch you melt a car?"
Sure. Yeah. Is there anyone around here you don't like? Do you want their car gone?
Tommy lives in that house over there, and he's really mean to me on the bus. He knocks my bag down, and then I have to try to get it, and it's bouncing and everything. Could you burn his house down?
Yeah. So on the count of 3, put your hands up and yell "boom." Okay.
Oh, okay. Boom!
That's it off as soon as he says it.
Oh, that's awesome!
You did it! You did it! Good job!
Oh, superheroes are so cool.
Yeah, we are, and I am too. And you said that, and I didn't.
I'm Jake. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I look to the flames coming off my fingers. Nice to meet you, Jake. Probably best if I'll wave to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So Jake will follow you back to base whenever you get around to getting there. You do get a call that they actually want you back, which is it's rare that they say, "Hey, come back to us," instead of "Take your time" on the way back.
Yeah.
Elsewhere in the city, a little way from city center, we have, last but certainly not least, Bo Bentley. So it has been a time. How has the end of the world been for Bo?
Okay. I was thinking about this. So, I think that Bo, at this point in time, they're like trapped in their it wasn't their bedroom, but they've kind of made it their bedroom. And I'd imagine, like, in the beginning, when they realized that these were like automatons and robots and things, they felt a little bit helpless. And they're kind of being consumed with like feeling the stress of the entire city in their mind. So they're kind of like overwhelmed with hearing everything that's going on and everybody's panic. And in the beginning, they were trying to help people and they were trying to like get them to evacuate and like kind of use their empathy to like calm the people. But in doing that, they were taking on the panic that these people had. So they resorted to kind of like rescuing animals because animals have quiet minds to them. So they're like surrounded by like cats and dogs and squirrels and like all types of stuff in this like mess of a room. And they're trying to look at their computer and like they're basically what they've been recording for the past few days is like other heroes' interactions with these things that they're fighting and also their own interactions. And you can see their fails and their successes and like what works and what doesn't. And they're kind of making what I would assume is like an algorithm, like trying to see if there's some kind of formula to what's happening. And they're coming up with like nothing. And they're trying to think like there's one success that they had. And then there's like a note that like they were way too tired after that. And they're like, I can't really do that again. And that was in an instance where like they were able to use force and like a telekinetic power they haven't used before, but they're like, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how to get there anymore. And basically at this point they're like feeling like they know there's something they can do, but they don't know what. So they just have these animals and they're talking to one of the dogs that are next to them. I'd imagine it's like a mutt. It's not like anything fancy, but they're just like petting the dog and they're reciting their notes and like seeing what's going on. I don't know if this is, I guess this is up to you. In my mind, everything that you guys have been explaining, they like can see on like a I guess CCTV footage, like they would be able to kind of track. In my mind, this is what's happening.
That works for me.
Okay.
I would say there's someone at the base because Overkill is also watching things, so they've got kind of like little drones going around.
Yeah,
kind of
so
so that they at least have some warning before an attack.
Yeah, and so the thing that I think Bo has been trying to focus on is like they feel this connection to some of them. Like there's like this faint, like not like I guess like an aura where they can tell that there's something more than robots inside some of them, but they don't know what they can do with that. They have no idea, and they're just kind of talking this over with the dog that's beside them, and they're like they look around, they see like everybody's bowl is full, everybody's got their stuff going on. It's like squalor, and they're just like, okay, I guess we'll go see what we can do. And they like they look at what everybody else just did, and they're like, I guess we'll see what they can do. And they would get up and just go outside and see what's happening, like immediately outside.
Immediately outside, I would say you are watching kind of a little squadron of the Omega drones being destroyed by Mirage. You can get a sense pretty quickly that the Omega drones, compared to the big robots, these are the ones that actually have some sort of sentience, or did at some point. It's a weird feeling. It's very, very different from anything you've felt before. But as you emerge, one of them turns back and is it's gonna, I'll say, take a shot at you with their little energy spear, because I haven't rolled enough against the party. I'm feeling like I should at this point. So
I think
just be nice, don't hit.
Well, we'll see what the dice decide on that front.
Well, I have so many ideas now that I've learned exactly what's happening. I'm picking the psychic.
It's a cool choice for reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing gets a 16 to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll check your dodge and add 10 to that.
23.
23. Okay, it misses. It goes wide with its little beam. Man, I need new dice. And yeah, it kind of a blast of energy throws up a little bit of concrete next to your feet, but it misses. How would you like to return?
I think that. So in my mind, I think that Bo would be able to, at this point, if they fought this type of enemy before, they would kind of know its moveset. And like their memory is like good enough to where they're like, okay, this is like just a machine, and that's what they're trying to tell themselves. And they're very like bored with the concept of actually fighting it. And they're looking at the bigger picture. So they I guess, okay, this is the hard part of, I guess they can't really do very much. I think that they would just kind of like go up to it and like, if they can they like, I'm towing the line because I'm trying to see how they would adapt. Can they kind of like scramble whatever programming is inside this thing that's trying to hit them? I'd imagine like, because they're learning it, whatever, not the larger objective, but at least like the immediate like thing, like if it were like lines of code, like the immediate action that's about to happen, can they just like scramble it and have it be like, oh yeah, I guess like not like an EMP, but like terminate action, and then it just like walks away and like does, which doesn't help them later, but
it goes away for a little bit.
Yes, but it will help them right now.
Yeah. Okay. go ahead and I will let you use your emotion control for that, and we'll just flavor it a little differently. So that's a fun one in that you don't have anything to roll on that one. It's just me. It's on my end. I gave myself more to roll against for whatever reason. Okay. And what is the DC on that?
22.
22. Okay, 22 will save. Will is not their strength. So this is another case of it being a minion, so it takes the worst result. In this case, that is incapacitated as its status effect. So it ceases functioning. It collapses. Yeah, it falls down. And yeah, there's a weird feeling that you're like, I'd shut off this thing's programming, knowing that it is kind of a person, but not exactly. But they are like heavily programmed to where they do act like a very specific set of actions. And yeah, you're able to essentially just kind of cease the function on that, and it collapses.
I think they would also they left all the animals inside, by the way, because I'm not going to remember if I'm really bad with companions, so all the pets are there. It's just important to note that they have them. I think they would also take out like a stick of gum, just because they're in their mind it's like soothing the anxieties of like hearing, like from coming outside they can immediately hear kind of all of the panic and like different conversations like that families might be having or things like that, and they're kind of trying to temper that. So they're just chewing gum like very, very anxiously after this situation. Am I near Mirage, or was Mirage just like can I can see her? Like,
yeah, you can see Mirage.
Okay, so I think that they would kind of go towards them and then just watch, but not really say anything. But I think they would kind of try to shoot like a signal to Mirage and just like, they're giving like X-Men, like just like I really promised myself I wouldn't mention that. But, yeah.
It's Mutants.
By the
Although if you want to sponsor us, come on. But right now we are not sponsored.
Yeah, I tried so hard.
For Alphabet Men, right? It's on the letter of the alphabet.
The Alphabet Gang?
Alphabet Crew, yeah.
Alphabet Crew to me.
And like all of our costumes have a bunch of letters on it. They look like those borders of like the pictures.
Oh no. The wallet, yes. So
but
you
yeah,
also
so if
get
Mirage.
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
I was just like, if Mirage does sense that, whether it's like some sort of psychic link, is that kind of what my understanding is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mirage would be able to kind of reach back is like, could you like the people are over there. I can handle this here for a second. I want to try and lead them away. Do you see anywhere where there's not others? Right? Just kind of the game planning,
Other people or other robots?
Other robots. I guess she would beam back in a thought. I'm going to try and distract them and pull them away from the people. Could you guide the others closer to the arc? Just push them that way, and then I'll meet up when I'm done with this.
And that's what they kind of would just begin doing that to like kind of emulate the thing that they've been teaching themselves to do with. But I think as they do that, there would be, in the way that you described, like shutting them down is like this weird feeling. I think they would have like this greater sense of panic, like kind of every time they like form that little, like I guess every time they try to execute that action on the droids, they would kind of feel that in the back of their mind. And then they just kind of, as they do it, they would like just chew more and more of their gum and just like try to keep on moving with that action.
I think if that was residually felt there, because I think Mirage would just be like, hey, it's okay. You don't have to link up with them. They just want to get to the ship. Don't tap into these folks. They are pretty well panicked. And trying to send like a comfort to them and like, please don't tap into them.
Yeah.
I like it better when you're happy and calm.
And then they would try to like, I think at that point they would like shut off from Mirage, and they would say, yeah, but when they do that, I think it would be noticeable, like even though they got more stressed, the people around them are not as stressed.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that what's happening is they're wearing the panic that these people now had while trying to maintain like a poker face. But
Rosh
the
will
people
try
are
and
doing
help with that
exactly what
later.
they need to do.
She's
Yeah.
gonna go there on that one later. First, she's gotta like these guys.
There,
She's like,
there. Don't be cry.
Humans and these
Um,
emotions. It's a lot of that. You guys have a lot of feelings all the time, don't you? Wow.
And I'll say we kind of like fade from that as like, oh, this is clearly gonna be the trip there is like fending off a few of the squadron and then moving forward. After not too long, you have arrived at the base. The people kind of head off into the shelter they've got. That becomes kind of a logistical nightmare almost immediately as people are like trying to sort who's supposed to be where and relink people up with their families as best they can. But all of you have been called to the command center of sorts. Nothing fancy. It's a little propped up table that they managed to set up. There's a bunch of TVs running those drone feeds, and there is a scientist there who's been working with all of you, whose name I've lost and just found again. Cool beans, cool beans. Dr. Alexander Atom, Atom, is standing there waiting for you. It's graying hair, little bit of scruff because he hasn't been able to take care of himself as well. And yeah, he's in super comfy clothes because there's no time to dress up these days.
I found a kid. He's cool.
Did it want to be found? Hello, small child.
Yeah, you can call him Jake, and that's his dog. He was following me. He seemed chill.
I'm gonna go over there with the other people.
Cool. Have
Be
fun.
I think I see my cousin. And
Be
he takes his.
responsible.
I'll try.
Good job. You found a child and brought it to safety. This is a vast improvement.
Yeah. I did blow up his friend's house, though. He asked me to.
That is less of an improvement.
I think it's
It
pretty
sounds
cool.
like he deserved it. It sounds like he deserved it. He was mean to him on the bus. So,
What a dick. Stupid kid.
yeah.
Just gonna like pat Ember on the shoulder and just kind of be like, time and place, buddy. Time and place. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. We gotta hydrate. Everyone drink your waters.
Ah,
That was my
Thank you
Gatorade.
for keeping us
Hot bean juice.
hydrated.
Keep our powers up.
I really needed that. Actually,
Keeping Danny going for
Pretty
real.
yeah.
I was running low. Speaking of which, I think as we walk in, if there's any kind of guard or extra scientist that's not Alexander,
Yeah.
Gil would take his like camel pouch off. I stopped saying camel, we're not sponsored. His water pouch off, and just kind of like chuck it to him.
His
and
moose
thing's
pouch.
just- my moose pouch. That sounds wrong, but
I like it. Say it more.
hey, I'm out of water. I just top me off and just throw the moose pouch at him and just be like, none of that tap shit. I need
And this
Good
is just
stuff.
like a random soldier who's
Yeah.
guarding Dr. Adam, and it like slaps him and he like fumbles with it for a second and then goes and fills it up, shooting you a
Thank you.
dirty look. Did we get another one?
Oh.
Are they
Hydrate,
drowning
don't
us?
Thank you, Aurora.
I'm so scared.
They're powering up Gil.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Do I get a boost now? Jack, keep hydrated.
Every time
keep
someone
hydrated.
redeems hydrate in chat, Gil gets a +1 to every roll.
I'll write it
my
down.
God.
So hydrated.
Do we get another one? No, just
Too-
regular
too
chat. Come on,
hydrated.
guys.
Yeah, chat's like, nah.
Spend your points, you
We've
guys.
seen enough of them.
All right, I wrote down +2.
So Dr. Adam, very serious face, is standing there, steepled fingers because scientists and comic books. We've made progress on the arc. Should be ready to launch in the next 2 hours. We could rush it before that if we get attacked, but that would certainly take some doing to deal with.
Why would you say that part? And Gil immediately starts checking monitors. Like, that's what you always say in movies. Like, so long as we don't get attacked.
We weren't able to increase the capacity, he said, kind of looking over towards the throngs of people that definitely will not fit. We did our best to work on an old dimensional gate that actually a former villain had sitting around, but it hasn't been brought back up to full functionality. Not sure if we have anyone left that can actually fix something like that.
You don't have any among the people? Have we checked among the people that are in the shelter?
Anyone that can build or repair anything we've already put to work. We survey pretty carefully. I mean, unless the next bunch that you just brought in has someone who's an expert in dimensional travel, then I doubt we'll have anything.
Where's the villain that made this technology originally?
Long deceased.
Damn.
Oh,
Although,
there's
I
that
mean,
idea.
villains, there could be a clone of him running around somewhere, but yeah, who knows? We've got no
Any
one that
such
knows how to fix it.
More than
organizations?
2 hours to find, yeah.
Any such organizations that this villain had access to?
We've
Or would these buildings be among the rubble?
probably amongst the rubble. We've kind of exhausted what resources we're willing to put towards finding anything else about this. So this was kind of a lucky find on our part. Best case scenario right now, we use this. It's probably a wormhole opens up and eradicates anyone within a mile of it.
Could I take a look at it? I feel like she would have like an urge, I guess, to do this. Some sort of
Feel free to take a look. It's
space vibe. I don't know. She's not exactly from here, and it's like, I don't know.
I use Urge Sweet Vibe.
Yeah, I'd like to roll for vibes.
Roll for
on
vibes?
The dimensional door.
Vibes?
let's see. Do you have
What's a
technology?
vibe check?
Do you have
for that? Yeah,
technology?
technology.
Yeah.
Oh God, hold on. Let's see. Do I have anything there?
It's on page 2
Ha,
under
nope,
skills.
I don't.
Don't.
I had a +4.
Is there anything you think might be applicable?
Okay, hear me out. All right.
Okay.
Insight, because I think with her being kind of like some beyond this world shepherding of trying to get people off of dying worlds kind of person, an insight check to see has she come across any other form of technology like this before.
You know what? I will be incredibly generous and say, just for backstory reasons alone, yes, you can
Yay.
roll an insight on this.
Cool. And then do we start off the game with a hero point?
Start
or do
off
we
with
earn
one
them as
hero point. Yep.
We start off with one.
With one, and then I
Great.
will give you more as things happen
Do we get to declare it before or after we roll?
after the roll.
Okay,
can do
I
it,
would
yeah.
like to use that hero point.
Go for it.
Cool.
How did it go? Not great.
Wow, that was fast.
I rolled as I was asking and looked down and felt like I'm
You
very happy with your
manifested
answer. I rolled a 4, but I get to add in 6 for insight. So now I'm going to add that 10.
Did you re-roll? So you re-roll and and then
You
you can
re-roll
add
with it?
10 if it's 10 or lower. So go ahead and roll again.
Look at the big one.
Oh, okay. So I got a 14
Okay,
plus a 6, which is
20.
which would be 20, which
Yes.
would have been what the number was if I
A
had added
filthy,
10.
nasty little
So come-
20.
That is kind of
So do I
funny how
get
that worked out. Yeah.
Keep my point still.
Absolutely not. What? Excellent try though. I appreciate it. No shame in the game. Worthy effort.
We
With a
just take-
20.
Wait, just what?
Where'd it go though?
Where did it go?
So the quarter on the string out of the vending machine.
At cons, I give out physical pieces for the hero points, so that I don't lose track of them. Basically, is the main reason. Yeah. So with the 20, you kind of get the impression that you would have to be very, very good with technology and not insight pretending to be technology to actually make it work again. But this could. Functionality wise, this is clearly a device that is meant to like rip a hole out of this reality.
Does it look like it may have like effectively done that before? Like again, like the idea
it was
of like
used?
arriving. Yeah, like if it was used in a sense that like because I think she may not be familiar with the technology, but I think that perhaps in a past like lifetime existence she might be familiar with interdimensional
Yeah.
travel.
You
Yeah.
can
So
tell-
okay. So it doesn't look like we're going to be missing any toes if we go through it. Is the vibe that she's getting from this wormhole device?
if it was repaired properly.
If it was
In
repaired
its current
properly.
state, if you gave it power, it would do something. That something might kill you, but yeah, it's functional. It gets you out of this reality, whether that means like into nothingness.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Without
Heard.
someone more versed in technology, probably
Yeah,
unlikely.
this technology is unfamiliar to me. However, there are devices that are capable of doing this and moving through space and time. The capability exists, and anything that could help more people, I'm willing to help with. But
It is worth investigating. I mean, I'm not getting on this arc. I've resigned myself to doing what I can. So there is time to work with this door after.
and then so essentially a distraction to keep any of the combatants away from this area would be ideal.
That's our hope. We are also concerned because on the edge of town, it looks like they are building another one of the devices.
Shit.
I mean, it's one of those choices, right? If you stay here and defend the ship, the device gets built, and anyone who's not on the ship gets destroyed with the rest of the city, or you go deal with that and the ship gets attacked. I know there's only 5 of you. You can only split in so many directions. I have my bodyguard Jacqueline here, and she's capable, but she can't hold off an army.
And she tried.
She hasn't needed to try. I mean, she's shot a few of these out of the sky, but that's, you know.
So what I'm hearing is go fight, stop other machine from being built, so you can try to build this one. Is that what's our
I
Yes.
think it's
today?
just turn this one on in time.
I need to be able to turn this one on, and then we can all stay here to make sure that happens. Or if someone wants to try to destroy the device out over there, because not everyone's making it onto the ship.
Is the problem with the wormhole device a power issue, or is it hardware?
Bit of both. Right now, it could only stay open for a moment, from what we can tell, because we don't have a way to give it enough power. But also, there is some damage to it that could use repair. It's a bit of both.
above table? We've not asked the newcomers yet if any of them know anything about dimensional travel yet.
I was waiting to.
Cool.
I was like waiting.
Yeah.
I was waiting for like an opportune time because I'd imagine kind of during this, Bo would be like, I don't know if people are like single file in or if they're coming in as like a massive group, but Bo can communicate across a small nation mentally.
That's amazing.
To my, so
It sounds a little extreme, but yeah.
It says
I thought my 8 miles of
statewide
teleporting was wild. A small nation, god damn.
It says statewide or across.
Attention, Genovia.
That's insane.
So I was listen. If it's statewide, either way, I feel like that's big enough for this boat. So So I'd imagine that they're during this conversation, like once it's like, oh, we need somebody to do this, Bo is like individually trying to like talk to people and be like, hey, do you know what this is? And the people are really like a little bit confused and uncomfortable every time they answer.
You're like, hello, mind. Do you know
yeah,
this thing?"
yeah. Like they're trying to be like, polite while they
And
do it.
you in fact get some really strongly negative reactions. This is not uncommon in your career, in that people are very uncomfortable with someone else's voice in their mind. Like it is very much like the most personal invasion of space, and like they can't even be in their thoughts. So you get a lot of recoil from what's going on, a lot of unhappy people. But I will let you go ahead and basically start doing like a skill challenge for this as you're asking about. So this will be your call. You can pick a skill that you feel is appropriate for this, or even a power to roll with. There's a certain number of successes that you'll be aiming for that I'll track, and each turn you'll be kind of investigating. That's a good possible skill, or insight, perception, as you go through and figure out what's going on, or try to find someone who's got some know-how.
That is tough because I was gonna originally say investigation, but I also feel like somebody in the group would like give them something and be like, you know what I mean? Like they might be a little bit upset, but then I think perception might be better if they're talking to the people like at this point they're talking to them one-on-one. So I'd imagine perception, at least they could be able to tell if the person seems stressed, aside from like them talking to their mind. I feel like if the person seems like they're like lying or something, maybe perception would be better. That's also because my perception is a little bit higher than my investigation, but
That's fair. You know, use what you can. That's why I left it open. I may vary the DC that you're aiming for depending on the skill, but go with with your strength.
For those of us watching, are we seeing you just like walk up to a person and just like, and they're just like, "What are you doing? Why are you in my head?" Like, what does this look like?
I like to imagine. So in my head, Bo has on like they have like a visor on their, like you can't see like their eyes, so you can't see directly what they're looking at.
Yeah.
In at least in like if I'm thinking of them, and so they're standing by you guys, but they're not like, they don't have to be close to the people but they're also like they're doing their whole gum chewing thing, so you kind of would know that like they're trying to like lock in, and that's like a new habit for them. So they're talking to them, and once they kind of have a moment that lasts more than like 3 seconds, they'll like stop chewing the gum, and you can tell that it's like they're like zoning out. Like I feel like to you at this point, even if they've only known each other for a couple days, it would be like, okay, they're like doing their thing, they're not engaged in our conversation.
Google.
But I think so then if I'm rolling for perception, I just do the plus that's on there. I roll a 20 and do okay.
Is there a way to assist on this in any sort of way? Like mechanically in the game?
There would be. There's like an aid check.
Yeah.
I will say though, before that happens, there is a loud, you don't need the special like hearing, no one needs anything enhanced to get this. There is a boom outside of like the safety zone. A huge crash as a lot of windows shatter in the buildings. The few large standing buildings are all, the windows are just shattered as something very fast just arrived. Drones immediately, the footage is trying to get a bead on what's going on. And you see this figure standing very like superheroes you've seen in the past, but not one recognizable to any of you. He's got the cape, a little bit longer, like bedraggled hair, the symbol, like an omega symbol on his chest, and he is floating, just kind of looking, very much like taking in the full landscape of what's going on. You've all seen this person, and he's been known as the Pilgrim, is what you've been, they have dubbed him, from one of the heroes who fought him and survived long enough to get out that they had a conversation and learned his name before they eventually perished. He is, from what anyone can gather, the general in this conflict.
Did we get any other information about this individual and what they are capable of?
He's capable of a powerful fear aura. He can also punch heckin' hard, Hold on, I can give you some real numbers behind this.
Punch heckin'
Heckin' hard. Write
Heckin'
that down.
punch.
He can
Second hard.
50,000 tons. He can lift. Flies.
That's more than Gil weighs. Not Gil.
I would hope
Danny,
so.
I'm playing a
Flies are
character
roughly-
named Gil that I recorded last night for,
Got
so this
it.
is going to be so much effort.
Oh
That's
my
funny.
gosh.
I was like, damn, what are we? Gil's scrawny or something.
Capable of a hypersonic flight. Apparently moving things with his mind. It's hard to say because as he's been floating through, people have seen him like without any effort on his part. Like he's shooting his eye beams, which he also has, and punching people, but also things around him are lifting up and being thrown around. Like there's another force at play going on. So suspected telekinetic, and then your standard like flying brick power set.
Great.
And where did he just land?
He has arrived
Right
in the
outside.
city, not too far from the safety zone, and he is looking around, surveying. You actually see him kind of like tilt his head to the side, like he's more listening than looking for anything.
We hear the thing.
And I will actually get everyone to roll me
No.
initiative.
No.
He
Well,
can
he's
get
so
to
far
y'all.
away.
He can get to
While
y'all in
he's-
a second.
When he walks
like,
away.
Oh no. Okay.
Do you
No, I
want
need to
them
read.
in the chat here, or do you want us just to say them?
if you, actually, in the chat would be fantastic for me.
How many do the initiative?
You
That
will
is
Should say
roll-
next to offense. right?
Yeah, and add.
Next time offense.
Beautiful.
On the first page.
Thank you.
To scare you all just a little bit, he does have a +20 to his initiative.
What the
Oh, that's
fuck?
more than mine.
That's
more
a
than
lot.
I've
That's,
rolled that, dude.
that's a big
I-
number.
I have a +2, so like this is.
I have a
light.
+6.
What the
I did
damn?
not roll well.
Wait, I have a question actually.
Yes.
It says I have a +6 on my initiative, but then under advantages, it says I have a +4 bonus to initiative checks.
That's included in the number.
Okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
What if it
Also,
wasn't?
Yeah.
we're asking questions. Under power, it just says inhuman constitution immunity. What am I immune to?
Oh, it
Everything.
doesn't.
Yes.
It didn't spell it
It
out to
says
you.
underneath it.
No.
Like,
Oh, well,
mine
it says
says
critical
critical
hits and life
hits.
support. Okay, I thought that was just
Yeah.
the how it worked. Okay, cool.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you don't need to breathe. With the
Oh,
life
yeah.
support one,
Okay.
and then yeah, I can't roll crits against you. Actually,
Nice.
I've made 2 crit immune heroes. That's dumb.
pew pew pew.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks.
What if we were just all
Hey,
crit
hey,
immune?
chat. Ask your GM to make all the character sheets when they're tired. You'll get great results.
Right? Hit me up
Just
right
ask your
when I've
GM
moved.
to make your character sheet.
Yeah. that's
Yeah.
what I
Do that.
Then they can't be like, "How did I give you that? You gave it to me. I didn't pick
Because I'm
this."
dumb. Yeah.
That's why
Well, I
keep
don't
damage
know
being
how to
hydrated.
do this.
Right? You wanted this. Okay. All right.
All right.
I just realized that I didn't look at the chat with all the numbers in it. So that's
The
All
place
good.
where we wanted to know
Plus
All
20?
right.
Damn.
is wild.
Yeah,
It's
that,
okay.
that is.
He rolled a -5.
He
Yeah.
could get a nat 1
You're
and he
so
would still
close to
match
being
me.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the
So
fun
close
thing.
on a
is
number line, right?
I have to learn 2 sets of
Yeah, we're
names
doing
at
it like
once
absolute
for
value.
initiative. Oh, that would be an interesting choice that I did not make.
Wait,
Um,
how did you roll a -5?
I did not. I rolled a 5.
Okay, gotcha.
So I meant it was close because it's
No,
the right number.
I was willing a negative number on the dice, like a
Ah.
meme where it's just like, yeah, you can't roll bad on it. There's only 20 numbers on it,
Imagine,
and then
and
you
now
roll
I
a
just
pick a
need a,
number.
-5
How
now
did
I
this
just need a
happen?
D20 that has all of them with negatives. Like
Just
that
The
would
inverted one.
Just
Are we
stick
playing
it on
3rd
there.
edition?
There's
Somebody
like
in chat's
kinetic
asking.
balls. They like expand and retract. It just the D20 inverts. You're like, dude, the negative side.
Yeah. Like flip it out like the little octopi where it's happy and then it's sad.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Chad asked a
With
question.
his
I
action,
believe it is 3rd edition.
sorry
right?
to tell you. Yeah, this is 3rd. 4th edition is the playtest is at Gen Con, so you can go pick it up if you go to Gen Con. But yes, that was a weird little sponsor moment. The
Sponsored.
There is another crash as the cameras, he's no longer in the feed anymore. And you all hear the sonic boom of his arrival much closer to you.
Damn.
That was his action. He's here. And he did a thing, but you didn't see the thing that he did, so don't worry about it.
No.
No.
Gil, you're up first out of everything.
I hate that I'm up first. Huh.
It'll be fine.
Damn. Well, Gil at no point has caught a vibe yet if he's going first. So I think shit, what's Gil gonna do? How close is he get in proximity? Like he's right in this room with us, or how
Not
much
in the
of a-
room, but he is like
Okay.
right outside. They have some like modicum of defense here. There's like a little barrier set up that you have to assume would be like tissue paper for this guy.
Turd
Um,
stuff.
Yeah, and then there's
Yep.
like trucks set up with like anti-aircraft little missile setups that are very like ad hoc. And then there are guards that those guns aren't going to do anything, but they're
Yeah.
here. They look good. They look nice.
Damn. I'm just envisioning like Superman meets Magneto is standing in front of me, and I don't think that sounds fun. So I think Gil's first instinct would be to defend himself. So he's probably gonna do if there's like office chairs in front of him, he's gonna kind of like throw water on them and put like a wall of ice that's kind of supported by these two chairs in front of him. So it's
Okay.
kind of like 8 feet wide if they're like
Gotcha.
built off at like a bridge.
Okay, so just a little protective
Yeah.
action for yourself there. Yeah, you can actually make a lot of stuff if you want it to be bigger than that. You have like 4,000 cubic feet of ice to work with when you use create.
Bet. Then I want a 4,000 cubic foot ice
You
shield.
should build a
And it's,
big ass wall for everyone.
Entire
Oh,
ice castle.
it's oh my god, Elsa's got nothing on me. Okay, hold on. Although I do love it, you put the cold never bothered me anime. It's one of my.
I did name the power of that.
Let's do it.
Once
If that's
again,
the case,
Disney, if you're here, we would love your money. Thank you.
Please. oh my god, can we do a Frozen game?
I got you.
Disney
I want to be
princesses.
Olaf.
or affiliated princesses.
It's
Yeah,
when we
just
do the
have superpowers.
copy, like the public domain game, so people can be Winnie the
Yeah.
Pooh, people can be Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse, people can be whoever they want.
Christopher Robin.
That's a really good idea.
I am.
I'm so in. Yeah, then if I have more to work with, then I would probably keep it close to like 10 feet wide. So anyone standing behind me or near me gets some level of protection.
Okay.
But it would definitely be like really thick. I'm thinking like if I'm putting like a cube of ice in front of me, like 10 by 10,
Okay.
just very jagged.
Yeah.
And as see-through as I can make it. No windows, but
Yeah.
ice.
that
So,
would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. Good stuff. You're
Cool.
able to build a very effective wall, and then it goes to Ember.
No one here weighs less than 50 pounds, do they? I
don't
didn't
think
think
so.
so, but I had to check. Hey, our weights are at the top of our character sheets.
Oh, wait, I do
Oh, I
think
didn't edit
that
No.
those for anyone, so they're
cool.
not.
I'm a
accurate.
25-year-old
Oh, okay.
male, according
Yeah,
to
so say
mine.
everyone is
Oh,
a
okay.
25-year-old man.
I'm also a 25-year-old man who's 5'8" and
No, I
weighs
do have a-
175
I do have-
pounds.
Let's go.
I do have a question though.
Yes.
Because this is a point system game where we're able to spend points in order to accomplish certain tasks. As I'm looking at this, how many powers are we able to activate per turn? That is just
So one, because standard action. Yeah.
Right.
So
yeah.
and then
So
some-
one is a standard action.
and you can. So
How
there's-
open are you to negotiations when it does become my turn in a handful of turns? I'm just curious.
There is the ability to extra effort to do more things. You just get tired unless you spend hero points. So
Excellent. I've shenaned once and I plan to shenan again, so I'm getting us ready
I
for that.
foresaw this a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
On that note, though,
Um,
I do want to say that, Sean, to answer your question, Mare should be less than 50 pounds because, I mean, Mirage is pretty light.
Oh yeah, she is kind of
Boo.
she is kind of
Boo.
fast. You know what?
Shenan.
Do
Yeah.
it.
Anyway.
Shenan with it. Shenan once, baby.
Cool.
Yeah.
Assuming
We'll see.
Mirage, being of light, is incomprehensible in weight, and I don't want to destroy this wall of ice, I want to take Mirage's hand and be like, we're going to go on an adventure now, and use my flame teleport to teleport on the other side of the ice wall, so there's someone distracting the monster from getting to the main people.
Love it.
Excellent choice.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not going to go all 8 miles, because that feels like overkill, but I'm going to go where I need to
no,
go.
That's him.
Yeah, that's me.
Overkill.
I'm overkill. Hi.
Yeah, I
Thanks
do
for
love that
coming
it
out,
says
Chad. Hope you enjoyed.
Easy 8 miles and 2 turn actions, which means I can go 4 miles in a turn,
You
and
in
that's considered
Detroit?
easy.
Yeah. After looking,
Yeah.
I noticed my ice skating is 250 miles an hour. I'm like, well, I missed that at
Yeah,
first.
no, my flight, I looked at mine too, and I was
Everyone's
like,
real
"Gee."
extra. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Well,
I can
superheroes.
fly at 500
think
miles an
that's
hour, and that's
decent.
crap.
I'm gonna have to play this character again because I shall
Yeah.
be
We gotta
shenaning
survive
many
first.
again.
We should survive.
I think that's all I can do in terms of that, right? Or
No,
is
you
it
have
because
a
it takes a
standard
move
action.
action?
Yep.
Okay.
you still have a
Then
standard.
I want to punch him in the face with fire, please.
Oh my
um,
goodness. Do it. Do the
yeah.
thing.
So I'm going to use my fire blast. Do I roll or do you save?
You roll.
Cool. I get a
And
plus
then I
14
save.
to this,
What? You're very accurate.
which brings it up to a 27.
27 to hit? Yeah, you
A
got
13
that.
plus 14, yeah.
Yeah. You
Okay.
appear suddenly in front of this. His eyes widen just slightly. You don't get like full on, oh wow, I scared him, but like he did not know you were gonna do that. And yeah, you connect. Now, what is the DC on that? It'll have a toughness
25.
DC. 25?
Mhm.
That's why you're so accurate. Now things make sense. Oh no. So you appear suddenly, you slam right into him, and he doesn't flinch.
Mhm.
You have hit a brick wall essentially.
That's fine.
He rolled well on his defense.
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
also now I have a flame blast that's separate from my igniting punches, but I was imagining using a flame blast, being like, "Hey," and just throws it and like, "Oh, you're here. Okay, Mirage, your turn." And just turns to you. You're up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Overkill. Going over to you.
Just because it's got to be how it is, like seeing all this like in the moment happen, like knowing this individual that known as the Pilgrim just shows up, like looking at the screen, Peter just kind of like looks over at Phil and doesn't say anything. 'Cause I got to be let off the leash.
All right. Phil just gives you a nod. This is why we have you.
And with that, without saying a word, he leaps into the air as high as he can under his mortal strength, and then legitimately takes off with his flight. Because if he did it right from the ground, he would actually break the floor we're standing on. So whether it's a window or an open door to get around Gil's wall or anything, we are flying at, until we get outside slower, but once we're outside, that full speed directly at this individual.
Okay. Do the thing.
Okay, what thing am I doing?
Are you punching him or are you hitting him with a sword? What's the plan here?
I think that I'm going to there's going to be a ridge streak coming across the sky, and as it's getting ready to fly right over him, probably we'll call it, I don't know how ranges work in this, but there are the ranges that work in this. So quite literally within about 400 feet, if that makes sense, we are going to rain hell as he unleashes an energy blast at this individual.
Yeah. Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay, and that I'm guessing is going to be plus things, right? Plus 18, is that right? No, that's damage.
Yeah, the other number.
Plus 6, there it is.
There it is.
I would like to hero point that because that's not great.
All right.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
How do you want to do this?
Did I give this guy immunity?
No, you didn't. These are
You
not the
didn't.
droids you're
We
looking
checked.
Critical
for.
hits? No,
Yeah.
that
We
would
checked.
be.
No, we
That's
checked
the
that
worst.
sheet like you checked our sheets. We know it's
Yeah.
not there.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
there. Don't
Cool.
look. Yeah.
It's not
We
there.
thought it was
No,
weird that
no,
you
he
gave
doesn't
it
have
to so many people here, but not these
Not the
individuals.
enemy.
It
What
was a
weird
limited use
choice.
thing. You used it all on us.
Yeah.
Didn't use it on
Yeah.
him. It's fine.
So you made all of our character sheets. We made the big bad. So
Yeah.
Oh,
We made
what
sure
a,
it was really
what a
bad.
That's why
great
it has
balance
one hit
system.
point. Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's
So I
hard to
rolled a
hit, but once we
negative
hit him,
5.
he's down. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
with the crit,
Yeah.
whatever your DC is, you can slap a 5 additional on top of that.
Okay.
This is going to be a really high number that I have to save against.
Yeah, that would be 38.
God damn.
It's okay.
What's
Bad
my
things
name?
happen to him too. It's okay. Ooh, dare I?
No, you don't.
Hmm.
Nah.
Not
You
not
don't.
this time. We'll see.
Yeah. Give me 2 turns,
Oh,
and
so
then you dare.
you know how you rolled a natural 20?
Yeah, he did not.
Samesies.
No, Freshy Brewer.
Nat 20, which gave him exactly what he needed to not take any damage from a 38.
Boo.
If you're mathing at home, you now know his toughness score. So,
We
Well,
know.
okay then. Yes, we do.
Hey, he
and if
almost
you-
has the same toughness as Ember. That's good to know.
and overkill, the side effect of your power now. Roll me a d20. You're shooting for high.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to take pictures because we are live and stuff. That is a second natural 20.
Ah,
Let's
okay.
go.
Then you do not take any backlash from your hit.
Goodness gracious.
You can feel the energy like pulse the way it does just before a backlash from your attack, and does not explode within you as it has at some point in the past. So,
Pat,
for
this will
those
make no
interested,
sense to you now. But
Oh.
come back the last week of September and you'll realize there's been a lot of nat 20s in a row on the channel this week.
John's predicting the future. I'm gonna
there
get
will
so
have
many
been a lot of natural, very confusing stuff.
We recorded a secret thing.
Time travel's a hell of a drug.
Sean just confirmed they have weighted dice on help action needed. That's all it is.
Confirmed.
Which is
Conspiracy.
crazy.
They're
you
looking
know.
into it.
That being said, Sean, thank you for shipping those. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, I should
Uh,
start using those for my rolls because y'all know I roll like trash consistently.
So far, no damage to y'all or him.
Let's go.
So that's good. You know, we're even.
With that, if I can just end my if I'm going to throw literally everything I have at this guy and the kitchen sink, and he's just going to tank it like that, I'm going to land probably like within 50 feet of him and give him something to shoot at, kind of like looking at him, just like draw the black metal claymore off of his back, look at him, just go, nice to meet you, terrible time for you to show up.
All worlds fall eventually. There's no like fun in this for him. This really does seem just like a job.
Well, he should be unemployed, and that is how I won my turn.
Prepare for my arrival.
Though I realized I never got the result of your perception check because I distracted myself. What did you get? And then it will be your turn again. After that.
I never rolled because then stuff happened. And
Oh,
you
cool.
mentioned-
We're on the same page. Then. Fantastic.
29.
29. Okay.
19 plus 10.
You have moved 2 steps on this challenge of yours. Good job. And it's now your turn.
Okay, I want to. So you said he had a fear aura, but Bo is fearless, so I don't know if that affects anything that's happening right now, or if anybody else.
If he uses his fear aura, you
Okay.
actually won't have to roll anything.
Okay. Which I rarely have to anyway.
I guess I was like, you don't get to roll die.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know
think
why. I'm sorry.
I think it's great because it makes me have to think. They are gonna try to I'm sorry, I have another question. My emotional control has a cumulative affliction. Does that mean every turn then I would be adding to it, or does it mean like
If he fails again, so there's degrees of failure.
Okay.
If he gets 1 degree of failure, that's on there. If he gets that same degree of failure again, it'll go up 1 instead of just having no result. Basically, it makes it move along.
Okay. I am gonna try to do that just to see if I can like disable or impair him or something.
Hurt his feelings.
It's resisted by will. I want to hurt his feelings. And I'd be like, this is a little dramatic of an entrance. And I was in the middle of doing something. I just like say that.
Okay. And you're gonna pause from your skill check at the moment?
Real quick.
No worries. Oh no.
Oh no.
What's the DC on this?
22.
22. Ugh. I don't like that.
I like that.
So here's a neat little thing that GMs can do when they don't like their results on a roll. They can be like, hey, have a hero point, and then I get to reroll. Well, congrats.
What if I say no?
No, sorry, I'll full up on hero points. I had a heavy meal beforehand.
I had a whole chicken Caesar right before stream. I don't need anything else right now.
Did luck out really well though, in that he rolled on his reroll the worst thing you can roll on a reroll. So he does still fail by 1 degree.
Psychic hero does something.
So he'll get that worst effect, or not worst effect. He's not a minion. The first effect, which is what is your affliction?
He's impaired.
Impaired. Okay, so he has a -2 on all his rolls right now.
That's huge. That's huge.
Until he breaks free from it.
Okay.
As you touch his mind to do this, he speaks back mentally. Oh. So you're like me. On my world, I was a hero. Symbol of hope. One of my gifts, or a curse, really, is an incredibly enhanced sense of hearing. Do you know what it's like to hear all of humanity begging for salvation and to be unable to grant it to them? Now I'm called the Pilgrim, empowered by Omega on a profane pilgrimage to silence every cry for help until everything is silent. And now it's Mirage's turn.
Jesus. Chad, I've watched the new season of Invincible, and I'm getting similar vibes.
All right. So I am now on the other side, over there, right next to Ember. I've just watched Ember punch this, watched all this other crazy stuff happening. Okay. I would like to, because did he? My brain is thinking in like TTRPG mapping. So
I know
Ember,
I should have maps. I'm
no
the
need
worst
for maps.
about that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. That's just me trying to see what sort of. Okay, first of all, how tall is this guy?
Well, everyone is a 25-year-old 5'8". No,
okay, yes. Perfect. So he's like everyone's 25-year-old 5'8" man. Perfect.
Yes. Everyone you see.
It's 5'8" man.
It's the worst world. Yeah.
Utopia.
No, he's
he's person sized. He's not like one of the big robot kind of deals.
He's not a giant robot. He's like
okay, great.
6'1.5".
All right. So, action wise.
Yes.
Because I can't hear what's going on in people's brains. I just see this guy. He's bad. I'm gonna and our total of the total PowerPoints we have up at the top, like mine says 180. That's what I got to play.
That's what went into building your character.
Okay, so how do we know how many we have to be able to spend?
You don't spend any in game. No, it's just to build the character. Yeah.
Perfect. Great. All right.
So what you have is what you got.
So kill everything.
That's yeah. I'm just trying to.
I
determine
was
this.
tracking that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what
sorry.
I was doing too. Like I'm used to like.
I
yeah,
may
yeah,
have
Yeah.
very badly explained the system.
No, it's
No,
totally
you're all
fine.
good. That means that we don't need to hold back anything, and that's
Yeah.
so much better.
Yeah, there's no
Cool.
points to use. Just do
I was,
whatever.
Yeah.
I was gonna keep going until someone said I couldn't
Wait,
do something.
Wait,
so.
y'all, like same. I was just like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Put 'em
I
all
mean,
down.
I'm not
alright.
holding back, but I'm not being like, oh, I'm going to use the intense version.
I'm going to thinking of this comic book style.
Love that.
And I'll roll to see if it works, of course. But thinking of this comic book style, she gets there, she sees this person clearly in charge, clearly the bad guy. And she is in protect the people mode. So she's going to like kind of jump. Is the ceiling tall here? Because I got like the picture in my head.
You're outdoors. You're like in the
Oh,
city.
perfect, great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump up into the air. Just jump up into the air and then with her hands create a light beam that's going to go straight down at this dude.
Oh, love that. Give
So
him-
just
give him a
like
little
kind of
spotlight.
cool arm motions, like up in the air, kind of backlit by the sun. The silhouette is there, and then the hand starts to glow and is going to go straight down at this man.
Because I'm curious in general, even though this descriptions I make them take too long. Do you produce the light, or do you take light around you and like refocus and redirect it?
Yes. The idea.
Both.
Oh,
Both is
I think that it's kind of interchangeable. I think that in one of my initial ideas for her, she had some sort of internal source that had to continually be powered. So whether or not this is a moment where she's using the little like cool reflective-y stuff on her clothes to internalize that solar
Oh, yeah, yeah.
energy.
Yeah, like
Uh,
the silver kind of morphs around to the spots it needs to be.
Yeah, like it kind of
Oh.
morphs around or like kind of parts so that then it reflects onto her glassy body. So that
Oh,
then as
sick.
her hands turn into like this, like almost like a magnifying glass of light.
Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah, roll to hit.
Okay. What am I adding to this?
This looks like a where'd it go?
Well, oh yeah, ranged combat light control.
Yep. You got your light beam.
All right, that's a 15 plus 10 for a 25. And he has to
25.
beat a DC 29, I believe, is what it says there for the light beam.
That sounds right, and that is a hit.
Heck yeah.
And he failed. What a twist.
Heck yeah. All right, it's
So yeah, in this, whenever you fail, depending on how many degrees, you get different status effects. But one of the first degree, which is what you hit him with, he has a -1 to future toughness saves, so you can kind of tax him until he fails real hard. So yeah, and a -2 because of the impaired.
so does that affect what his status condition would be?
It doesn't quite get him to the next degree, but
Okay.
that is important to note. So he is rocking a total of -3 for damage. right
Excellent.
now.
So as she was doing this, you can sort of see Sailor Moon style, like up in the air, just you will not harm the people of this planet. You have made a mistake. Light beam. That's 14 damage, I think, is what it says there.
Yeah, so that's what he rolled against to see what
Oh, to see if
status he
could-
got. Yeah, there's no actual health points in the system.
Okay.
We can't die, Chet. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's not what that means at all.
Yeah, if there's no health, then we're fine,
Then
right?
we're immortal.
Then
All
what's the
right,
point
it
of
is his turn. That's
Oh, no.
neat.
That happens
Who-
again.
Well, only one person has hurt him so far. So
And I am up in the air.
he can get there
I'm
pretty
sure
quick.
that'll stop him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He-
I
Were
hurt
any-
him. I hurt him emotionally, actually. so-
Yeah,
Which
emotional
honestly,
damage.
that's the
I'm
most.
gonna say
much
that's
more,
worse.
yeah.
You know, you make a strong point, actually.
No, I don't
that you
actually.
did.
I
You
swear
don't,
to God. Wait.
But-
No, no,
like,
no,
wait.
thank you for pointing that out. All good.
I
all
went
good.
for emotional damage. Fuck me up.
I'm behind the wall of ice still.
True.
So he will. Oh, what do I want to open with? Yeah, he's gonna try to punch Mirage.
Is there anything
I-
akin to an
Interpose
Opportunity.
this.
Gonna have to jump.
So
again?
Guy
can
that's
fly.
There.
moved
I,
here.
I don't think a concern this guy has.
Fly at 32,000 miles per hour. He will get to you. Yes, if someone has interposed, they can choose to take this
Yeah.
hit.
I'll
Do I?
take the hit.
Okay.
I have it listed under my advantage. That would be where you have it, Matt, probably.
Oh, so do I.
Me too.
You're
I have attractive.
That's almost the same thing.
You know-
Same. I'm attractive
You're
and
attractive.
interposed. Wait.
What?
Whoa.
Two canonically hot heroes?
Wait, you guys
Wild.
can be attractive?
Oh, I'm not.
Hey,
really
we're
attracted.
all attracted.
I'm
Have you
just
seen
gonna
this?
say I got improved smash on there. I think that's basically the same thing as attractive. So
Okay. What you doing after the game?
How dare?
What you doing
Is
after
there
the game,
improved
bud?
pass as well?
So
Wait, improved throw. I think is that.
who's taking this hit? Since two people can interpose.
Oh, yeah.
What does this? If I may, since this is a new system, what would this be going against?
So it'll be your toughness.
Ooh.
I can take that.
If you jump in front, you get hit no matter what. He doesn't have to try to
Oh,
hit you.
okay.
If you take the hit for someone, you
Ah.
just get hit.
Ah.
So someone will have toughness coming their way. Toughness damage.
I'll still do it.
Okay.
Because I feel like Ember is not confident in anything he does, and also has seen Mirage actually do something. So
Fair.
yeah.
Okay. So what you've got coming at you, I can find my own numbers, surely.
Uh-huh.
Is a nice little punch. DC 31 toughness check coming your way.
And-
Okay.
The magma form says free and continuous. Do I add that +8 on top of the 14, or is it already built in? Because it's written
That's built
underneath
into it. It's built
Okay,
into
cool. And what am I going for?
it. 31.
I have over a 50% chance of succeeding. We're fine.
You're fine. You're fine.
Oh,
Almost half.
I got a 17 plus 14, so that's 31.
You met it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
look
job.
at that. I also
Uh,
realized that I did not have a 50%, and this is why
No,
I'm not
I
the
was
master
like, I don't know
expert.
why you said that, but
Because I thought a 10 or higher got me to 31, and that's why I don't run math-heavy games.
that's not how the math
It's
works.
the
unfortunately.
charts.
We're all about RP here. Listen,
It's
Jack,
true.
you
Yeah,
can see these
true.
charts, dude. You can see these charts. Wild.
So
a 17, though, is a good number here.
it is a good number. He's actually has lower than that because I. Oh wait, no, he was. Never
We're out
mind.
here playing
It doesn't
18
matter.
mutants
He's
and
got -2.
masterminds.
Yeah. Nice. Good job. I believe you also have
Uh-huh.
a flame aura, so he
I
has to
do.
take damage for punching you.
4 damage.
4 damage. JK, he has impervious toughness that is past your rank in damage, so he doesn't take any damage from your
Dang.
return flame.
I don't
Smaller
recall doing
enemies
that.
would.
Yeah.
Could have
That's
been
fair.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
fair,
he punches you, aiming for Mirage. Mirage, go ahead though and roll me a will save.
So I take this and I add the number in
The
will.
will, that is correct.
12 plus a 12 is 24.
24. Oh my goodness, why is everyone rolling so well? Did I do a bad to myself?
It's
All
like we're
my other
superheroes.
numbers
Yeah.
under defense are not great, so I will take whatever I can.
So you feel a spike of pain in your mind, and you have a -1 to future toughness saves
Why?
or future damage saves, because there's
Okay.
other things going on.
Oh,
The
no.
gasp.
He's got a few little tricks up his sleeve. While we're at it, Overkill, roll me a will save, DC 25.
Okay,
Yikes.
so that is going to be a D20 plus 14. Is that how that works?
Oh yeah, good will.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's give it a
Fun.
go. 17 plus 14. We just talked about this was 31.
Oh, it is. Good job. You do not feel the brain pain.
We do not like the brain pain. That sounds canonically bad.
It was Matt listening to me having to do the math out loud.
This fella zooms over, and he is suddenly in front of an ice wall. He's back towards Gillian. Cool. There is a loud crack as the ice shield in front of you, is shattered, exposing yourself and Bo.
Oh,
Guys, I feel
That
like
is
this
1, 2.
enemy has 5 turns since there's 5 of us.
Almost like they're a big bad person.
And go ahead, Gil, and make a will save as well.
I don't want to. I just want to be okay.
You must.
That's and I add the 12, so 23.
23. You get a -1 to your future saves.
Oh,
Keep track of those, everyone. Also, if anyone has regeneration, those could come back.
no, you didn't give me that. That's lame.
I got it.
I got
see.
it.
But I do have accident as a fun complication.
You do. And you're about to have to head back to where the people are hiding.
Yeah.
What a wonderful time to have accident complications everywhere in this group.
Hey,
That's
buddy.
-1 to.
I mean,
That's
just to the end of the world. So
That's true.
that's a -1
okay.
to all my saves. Just anything or a particular
2 damage saves.
damage. Okay,
All right, that brings us back to Gil.
great, cool.
He's here.
Yeah, he is. Won't matter now because now he came up to my face. So, oh god, I feel like Gil would feel just the icy wind as this thing shatters, just kind of past him. Like, is usually already cold, but it's like, oh wow, there's less cold of a feeling, but more cold of an energy. Of like, oh no, I don't like that.
Oh, dear.
But, yeah, I think Gil is just gonna go just a point blank ice blast to the chest and try and just wallop him right in front.
All right.
So that is he just does a DC 31 save. Is that how that works?
You have some
Or
sort
I-
of to hit on this.
Yeah, I'm
your-
reading the paragraph.
Ice blast is what we're gonna use.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
That
see.
is
Look
a
at the offense.
plus
Okay.
8. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So then I do this. That dice rolled out of the room.
It's gone.
Okay. So 16.
It went through the portal.
We fixed it. Get in. Go. So I said what? 16 plus my 8, so 24. Yeah.
24. That
That
is a
math
hit.
is right. Yeah.
That math is right and good and a hit. Yeah, he's gonna roll toughness. What is the DC on this? You said 31.
31. Yeah. I can't read. Yeah.
Dang,
31.
you hit hard.
Yeah. I fucking
Pain. Ooh, okay. So you blast him with this ice, and instead of him taking some pain, you see what it looks essentially like a tentacle that was invisible become solid and like chip apart off of him. Mechanically for the players, if you hit him hard enough, he will shove the damage off on these weird invisible limbs, and that's how you get his action economy down. So you got rid of a tentacle.
Okay. Cool. I was like,
Hey.
cool. So don't hit him too hard. Roll worse. Okay. Cool. We're good. We're
No,
good.
no, it's good
Wow.
to be hitting him.
Good. Okay.
Well done.
Gil's
One
definitely just
tentacle.
like the tentacle.
Yeah,
Gil's
it's-
not an anime watcher, but he has friends who watch anime. Is very thrown off by this. He's like, okay.
I've seen enough. Okay. Oh no, Ember,
no.
it is your turn.
Yeah.
He left.
Question about the igniting punch says strength-based damage 6. Can we clarify what that means? Is it like
so
if it hits, it does 6, like the damage for the flame aura does?
So it's 6 plus whatever your strength is makes the DC, but it's already calculated in there.
Okay.
It's
cool.
just letting you know where it came from. Like if I lowered your strength, that attack would go down. That's the
Got
only
it.
reason you need to know that.
Well, I don't want to get close to him, so my standard range of my firebolt is 1,000 feet. So I just want to stand and hit him from a very far distance. I saw how quickly he went right
Firebolt, you
past
say?
us. Yes, I would like to fire blast this man.
All right.
And not move closer. So that's a 14 plus a 14, a 28.
28. Oh my gosh, that's a hit.
28.
It's a hit. Oh, he's at -3 now because of
DC's
all the people
25.
messing with him. DC's 25.
Yeah.
I can do math too. I know I can.
I can't. I don't know who the 2 is. I mean, just for Annie and Matt, there are 2 math people, but
He actually manages to take this hit pretty all right, even with the minuses.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I should go back to
The
melting
basically it
things.
looks like it stops just short of him, kind of.
Mhm.
But go ahead and take a hero point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as basically an area around him ignites somewhat.
Oh, that's
You are
bad.
causing a problem. Also, Gil,
Yeah.
take a hero point.
No.
Your ice powers are going to be hard to use for a little bit because someone set a
No.
fire around you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
tried my best, but it
I
never
didn't
worked.
fucking watch, dude.
I tried my best, and then I want to just run away a bit because it says move by action, move both before and after your standard action. So I'm gonna just
Heckin'
distance
valid.
that 1,000 feet further, make it a little harder to not get hit here.
All right, that then takes us to overkill.
Okay. How? So I was basically right in front of him before he went to the spot where I just was, like a rude person.
He
So
swooshed away.
how much far distance is it to get back?
It is as much or as little as it takes for you to get to him. Because I would like this fight to continue. You can meet him.
Okay. So well, that's what I'm kind of trying to get at. Will I have any movement left after I make it to him?
Let's see. What's your speed or
500 miles an hour while I'm flying.
okay.
Isn't
Uh,
that faster than some planes?
It's essentially 1 mile per round, according to this calculation.
Oh yeah, you can make it to him. Yeah, he
Okay.
was not a mile
And-
distance.
And have extra for sure. That's kind of the big thing for what I'm planning on doing.
Okay.
Okay. So I would like to fly back to him directly, like if I can, like burst in behind him. I would like to. I don't tell me what to roll. I would like to grapple this individual.
Oh heck yeah.
Yes.
So what you will do is roll your close combat skill against him. For
Quick, kill him.
a little grabby grab.
My close combat skill.
Everyone
is
else do a
the number.
stretch.
Close combat skill is on my sheet somewhere.
Somewhere.
right? Hmm.
Now, chat, because Sean set me on fire. If you hydrate, I hear it fixes my problem. You should do that. Because I'm a water.
I
boy.
haven't heard the same thing, but I mean I don't know. We can see what happens.
Who's in charge?
Hey, look at
So-
the hydrate.
Let's go.
Hydrate.
So imagine that I didn't see close combat on here anywhere.
Just use your fighting then.
Two.
Second hydrate. Too much
Let's
water, chat.
go.
Too much water.
Help. Waterboarded by chat in real time.
I shouldn't have talked. I'm sorry.
What have you done?
I'm going to
Okay,
time
I
out the
mean,
water
that's
to
like
hydrate.
I don't
That's
have
like
any
a
more
plus
water.
5 to Danny, though, right?
Yeah.
I'm writing it down.
Plus 5 to you?
So
And then
hypothetically
we
speaking,
got a posture check at the end of all that. So everyone stop sitting like
Oh,
shrimp.
y'all know that's not my strength here.
Oh, this is good stuff.
Well,
That's
after
good
the stretch,
stuff,
oh,
chat.
see, that's the problem. I punched the mic if I stretched or posture
Do it.
check.
It's called
Wait,
ASMR.
While we
Uh,
do that, I actually have a question. Like that might be important for this move. I have something called setup, and it says transfer the benefit of an interaction skill to an ally. Can I?
Yes.
When would that be? Like, because I want to use it in this fight at some point, but I don't know how that works.
Okay, so there are a few different things you can do. Like the big one would be feint, where you can make someone vulnerable to you. So like you trick them with deception and they leave themselves open. So instead of open to you, you can choose to be like, actually, instead, they're weak to these 3 people. Is how setup works. So that would probably be your go-to. I'm trying to think of what other interaction skill. The other ones are kind of out of combat mostly.
Okay.
Usages.
Okay,
so.
that's what I thought. I tried to like look it up before asking.
It's fair. No,
But,
you're
yeah.
good. I'll
Okay.
yeah, I got it here in chat for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ooh, that's a fun cut. I'm surprised how well it works on camera too.
Yeah, I was just like, let me see if I can get it to work. And
Oh.
it's doing pretty good.
Oh
What?
wow, that's actually really
That
good.
is sick.
Oh.
Right?
Mine lights up. So.
Wow.
You
It
know.
Mine
lights
is.
up?
Yeah.
Hydra.
Once
Yeah.
again, not sponsored. Chat.
By
For the
any
bit, it was
means.
like,
His
before we saw
Majesty
I've
Lord
got
GM.
scales.
for having neat cups that are
Yeah.
superhero related, I will give you 2 hero points.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
Do it
do I
for
have a
whatever you
superhero sticker somewhere?
I have a friend in the space, and he likes to go on a spiel. He's like, you get hero points for saying jokes I like and jokes I hate, or anything cool.
Nice.
So yeah, it's
Let's
you know,
go.
either one.
Yeah,
If you
I
make
have
me
two.
groan,
I have 2 hero cups on my desk. I'm not asking for another point. It's just when I get to flex.
you
them,
won't get
you
another
see?
point. I'll
If
deduct
I
one.
get my, if I
No,
get
you're
my
good.
Black Panther gloves and put them on, will I get another hero point?
Speed
Yeah, we're at a
Right?
timeline. Let's go.
Yeah, we can't. There's some time. How
Is
did your
my
I
name
have
round go?
Lin-Manuel Miranda,
Well,
who's
I
a
didn't-
hero in the Broadway world. Does that count?
Some say
I
I
didn't
have a
make the roll
ghost,
yet
and
because
all
I
heroes
said-
die one day.
I set a really bad precedent, and I made
Yeah,
a
you did.
mistake. What you
Um,
got on that grab?
I didn't roll because I also did not find fighting. Am I going for
are you
unarmed?
looking? You're looking on your skills on the second
I
page.
did
and it
in
doesn't
fact
have-
look there. No,
just-
I don't
Maybe
have.
you
It's
just
at the
can't
top.
read
It's
that
8.
well.
It's an 8 plus 8.
Oh, fighting under abilities
Under
on the main
abilities,
page.
yeah.
Abilities, main page, fighting. There it is. Got it. Thank you, everybody. So plus 8.
You're
Okay,
So
welcome.
good.
cool. Alrighty. Plus 8. That's going to be a 23. Reminder
What?
that this
Ooh.
individual has like a million disadvantages right now.
A little bit, yeah. Oh, I'm looking at your sheet, not his. That's a problem.
No, roll with my stats. That's great. This is probably
Well, it
worse
would be
than
better
his.
for him on the.
Oh,
on
never
getting-
mind. No,
on
don't do
getting
that.
grabbed. Yeah. Okay, so you
That's
do
me. Okay.
manage to get him. Now it is a. He rolls against your strength total. There's a DC based on your strength.
Okay. Well, my strength is 16.
16. Okay, so he's rolling against a 26. He's pretty
Beautiful.
strong though. He might do this.
He also
might be
has a bunch
fine.
of negatives.
He does. Dang it. He does. You do grab him.
Amazing.
One degree of grabbed. Do you have improved grab?
I do indeed.
Okay, cool. You're not vulnerable then. That would be bad.
I also have improved hold. So shout out to the sensitive ones out there.
Oh no.
But yes, so that means that he has a -5 circumstance penalty to escape from my holds. And that being said, with him being in close proximity to so many people that I know do not have many tankiness, he's just going to wrap up this individual and just be like, you're too close. And I'm going to fly straight up with him for the
Okay.
rest of my movement on this turn, which is why I was asking things before.
Okay, so at this first degree of grabbed, he is restrained. He is immobile and vulnerable at the moment.
Oh, what a guy.
Till he
Showing his
breaks the.
vulnerability.
He
We
He's
love that in a
emotion-
villain.
he is emotionally unavailable, however.
Oh damn, we hate that in a villain.
Yeah, we do. We really do. So to resist being moved, he keeps rolling like what he needs, and then I have to factor in the minuses, and that's the problem.
Beautiful.
So he is
Guys,
up in the
thank
air
you.
with you now.
Amazing.
You have lifted him high so he can stand on mountains.
Raise me up.
Why did I do it? Bo, it is your turn.
So the accumulative thing doesn't work on him because he's a bigger, badder guy, right?
No, it works on him.
Like, okay, so then I'm just going to do the same exact thing because
To keep-
it does more damage and stuff to him.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Um,
bad setup for him because
yeah.
it makes him roll worse at resisting the thing you just did to him a second time.
Yeah.
Hate that for
Um,
him.
So I guess while he's being held, what did he say? He said he's really good at hearing. I
Yeah.
think that Bo would just kind of first I want to move, actually. I want to move like around because I have the move by action too. So I
Okay.
would like to like move away from the situation near me. And then while like lightly jogging because they can only run 2 miles an hour.
It is the one hero with no movement abilities, and I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay.
Psychic blasts are expensive on a budget.
Literally my speed, so it works out for me, you know? So they're gonna like run away. And while they do that, I think they're going to use emotional control again, and they're going to say, while some might cry, humanity is what it is because of the emotions that they feel, and I'm nothing like you. Because they're responding to the thing he said earlier.
I once felt as strongly as you, but you'll see in the end it's all hopeless.
And then what's he roll? It would be funny if he rolled a 0.
If you roll, if you roll real bad, he's
Go
got.
ahead and roll those negative d20s
He's
again.
got contingencies if he does roll badly. What is the DC on this again?
22. Will.
22 will. Damn it. He did it again where he rolled exactly what he needed, but it's a... But he's at a minus from this. What is the second?
Disabled.
Okay, he's at a -5 to all this stuff. He's getting picked on by the psychic, and I don't appreciate it. All right.
Emotional damage.
He's...
No! You gotta...
We're here.
He's gonna be real mad on his turn, but it is Mirage.
All right.
kill him.
I think still with her flight situation up there.
Mhm.
I'm reading something real quick because
Has Matt asked us to do something wild, chat?
Yeah,
It is-
literally. You know, I will let chat behind the scenes. I said specifically to share or to Sean share. Mare and Sean. You guys have a
I
ship
like
name
that.
now.
Yeah, they've got a ship name.
But specifically to the two of them, I said specifically, "Fucking nuke me."
Yeah.
And that is because Overkill has two abilities. Number one being energy recharge for healing, and number two being energy resistance #immunity. So you two cannot hurt me while I'm holding him in place.
okay. Yeah, no, because I'm gonna be so real. There's a bunch of really cool stuff that's on this sheet.
Mhm.
However, I think I'm just gonna do for your benefit and for the benefit of this second verse, same as the first. We're still up in the air, just like, yeah. And because they've moved in, wait, they move inside now?
No, he lifted him into the air.
Oh,
outside
into the air.
again. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So now if you're either up above me or down below, yeah, I'm gonna do another one of those light beams. Just shouting up to Overkill. Just brace yourself, and I'm gonna roll this.
All right. I would like to add a little caveat. Ooh, look at me. A little caveat to his
No,
immunity.
Mhm.
It is listed as half effect.
half effect.
So
don't care.
he takes
Bring it on.
half the damage that you would do. So I would take your rank and cut it in half before getting the DC. So he's got a good chance to survive. He's just not totally immune.
We'll be fine.
That'll be
Yeah.
fine.
It's so fine.
That's okay.
I'm not
It's-
even worried.
This will be
Yeah.
okay. I'm sure. So that means you're gonna also end up rolling like on the defense with this too, right?
Bring it
A little
on.
bit.
Maybe.
It's
Little bit.
fine. We're here for vibes.
A little bit.
All right.
It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
So your beam that you have, technically in the rules, is like a single target thing. I will let you without any kind of hero point on your end or anything. In fact, I'll give you a hero point. You're like cranking up your powers higher than they've ever been before. So
Mhm.
they're going to get a little boost because you're also damaging your ally. Like, I want to make it worth your while. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. So
Worth-
your
worth
beams
it.
I think
right now.
within this, a lot more of this with that powering up, watching him go flying into the sky, knowing that having one of those, well, a kind of moments, shouts, brace yourself, and then does the same sort of light beam, this time like kind of almost like shoving it up into the air. And that is an 18 plus a 10 for a 28. And then so he's got like all those negatives.
That's definitely a hit. Yeah, he's rolling with a -5 right now.
Yeah.
Well, actually, -6 for damage. That's so sad for him. Yeah,
He's
that
getting
hits
beaten
him
up.
for sure. He's vulnerable to this because, yeah, it's really easy to hit him right now. If anyone has power attacks, this would be the time to do it. Just know that you're also hitting your friend, which is okay.
It is
Yeah,
okay. That's
he's
what Phil
rolling
calls them.
toughness. I hate his toughness roll, and for that reason, he is going to shrug that hit off into one of his tentacles.
Question.
Oh no.
Under mine, it has homing where it has 2 extra attempts.
Okay, so the way that works is if you were to miss an attack, it would try on its own again the next turn to do it again, so you could do something
Oh,
else.
that's for a
But
miss.
since you hit him,
and it,
you're
and it
actually
shrugged
fine.
that off.
Damn it,
Yeah,
Mary,
he
you're
killed
rolling
one
too
of his-
good to use your cool
Killed
things.
one of his tentacles. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I need that power.
Can I use a hero point to
Do it again.
either do it again or like little combo of the flight and then take out my staff?
Yeah, just take another standard action. Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be
taking
extra
another
effort, and it would cost you a hero point. Before you roll that hit, I need to know what Matt got on his
Oh
toughness
yeah,
check.
how you looking, bud?
It's a toughness roll.
So
It's
what's
a
your
plus
normal toughness? What's
8.
your normal DC
Oh,
Mirage for that
Oh,
blast?
the DC to beat that 29.
29. So with the overcharging that's happening, that's a DC 31.
okay. I got 8 for toughness. So should I bother rolling? Does a crit mean anything if it happens?
Crit won't help you. It'll give you a high number.
Okay.
I think I almost feel like overkill seeing it come and it's just kind of like, let
Give it to me.
Yeah, but
Show me what you're
well,
working with.
seeing the numbers now, it's very much this moment, like seeing it come, like, yeah, go for it, and then like seeing how big it is, goes, oh shit.
I may have messed up a little bit.
With I don't have hero points anymore, so with a +8, that's an 11.
Take it.
Ooh, that's bad.
So a thing I
bad.
do allow people to do, as I am a good and generous GM,
He's a
is
generous
people
god.
can choose to buy a hero point early from me, and then it
Okay.
means I get to hit them with a complication later, and they don't get anything from it. So I get to like twist the knife at a later point. If you want a hero point now,
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cost is my favorite thing. Ah,
it's good stuff,
I'll push any roll in any
Yeah.
system.
right? That's the best.
And this is all for just trying to like not die as hard. So that's going to be a 22.
22
Yes.
versus a 31. That
Yes.
I can do math now.
9.
You
9?
have failed by 2 degrees.
Okay.
And that means you have a -1 to future toughness saves, and you're dazed. Dazed means you get a move or a standard each turn.
Good thing I'm holding him and I don't want to move.
This is true. Okay, and then you're going to hit him with your fancy stick. I made that way less cool repeating it. You're going to use your staff to strike him.
How'd you finish the fight? I hit him
Yes.
with a fancy stick. Just
I hit him with a stick.
Yeah, and I will say for flavor as well, like it kind of like extends out, and then again, anime style, you see just her kind of like soaring at with it, and is gonna go like baseball.
Okay.
against the
My
back of
mind
his
is so
head.
like in Gundam mode. I was picturing the death scythe, like you make a
Oh,
friggin'
yeah.
but yeah, no, I like.
I mean, yeah.
Great.
Well, I almost think because this in my mind, I've kind of had her. I was entirely behind the curtain, chat. I was entirely inspired by one of the new Magic the Gathering cards that came out called Starfield Shepherd, and it looks really, really cool. So it'd be kind of cool if it was like almost like a shepherd's crook.
Not sponsored.
Once
So-
again, Wizards of the Coast. I know I've said a lot of
What's
things
up?
about you. If you want to sponsor this stream, feel free. I'll see you at Gen Con.
Not a sponsor, but
That was
also-
vaguely threatening. I'll see you at Gen Con.
I'll
be a
see
Gen
you.
Con.
Yeah.
You better
and
hope you
just-
see me
ooh.
first. Okay, yeah, roll to hit with the stick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna hit with the stick, which actually has like a better close combat thing than the other. So that's math says that is a 17 plus a 12.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So yeah, that's a 29.
What
to
is
hit.
the damage on that?
The damage is for stick.
Stick.
Ick.
Strength-based damage 6. It says accurate says +2.
What is does it have a DC?
No, it has a DC 25.
There we go.
Gotcha.
That is the
Right.
one. Ugh. Okay, so you strike him, and as this is about to hit home, you instead spear into the third of the tentacles to die. Good job.
Nice.
Okay, so it's 3 of that. Okay, so but now we'll say in this case, because I came up behind him, using rules from other systems that are definitely not this one, but terminology, I'm flanking. So
Yeah, it's
assisting.
definitely not a thing in this. But
Definitely not a thing in this, but
like where your heart's
in
at.
case
He's grappled.
he's grappled and he's been
I feel like we're
bonked
adding a lot of things to the system. We're all supposed to be showing the world how to play, friends.
Well, I don't know what I don't know if it's not written on the sheet. I'm gonna throw everything at it. But yeah, so
That's
I'm
fair.
standing
No, you're good.
behind him now. Just poof.
Yep, you
So
have
I
hit
am
him,
directly
and you are
behind
there.
him, and he's grappled from the front, to my understanding. Correct?
You are correct.
All right, perfect. That's my turn.
Good turn.
I'm there in all my light,
It's
glowy rage.
his turn. He's always right after you. So
That's how
first
initiative
off,
works, right?
yes, it is. First off, it's just you always hit him before he. Yeah, you're always the most successful of anyone before his turn. As a move action, he finally rolls better, and breaks free of this grab.
For sure. Even with a -5 and all of his other minuses.
He got actually. Let me do the math because he does improve.
You rolled
hold
2 million.
is a
That's kinda
thing.
crazy.
He rolled 2 billion. He got a 14 plus 18 minus 10. Oh no, why did I say it that way? 22.
32 minus 10, 22.
Yeah, he's at 22. Your strength is 16.
16, yeah.
He failed to get through then.
Yeah, don't just say things.
I'm math bad. Don't hurt me.
We've all
Math isn't good here. We need an extra person to have the calculator at the ready, just like
That
no.
one's not even worth like a hero point to reroll because there's still a high chance of not getting that. So instead, he's
you
just
could
gonna
drag him.
he's gonna
I'll take a
start
hero
wailing
point.
on the person in front of him.
I mean, he can. I am right here.
Don't
Can
just
do
say
things.
things.
Don't just say things. I'm hurt. He's going to. Do I have it? He's gonna accurate attack. He's gonna shift to be better at hitting you because I think you might be too dodgy for him.
Maybe.
I suspect, as the person who built the sheet, that you might be hard to hit.
I mean, who knows? Potentially.
So he's got. Well, I think a 32 hits.
More than likely. It's what, 10 plus my dodge or my parry.
Yeah, it'll be your
so
parry in this case.
That would be the 26. So he do win, unless you did not factor in his negatives, which I think
He
that
still
he's at a
hits.
-5.
Yeah, he's at -5 for saving, and then just a -2 for like hitting.
Okay.
Or no, that is untrue. He missed because the
He is
-5
restrained as well.
isn't just to okay. Take a hero point because he does want to hit you real bad.
Yeah, it's hero time.
There we go. 19
is the only thing keeping this fight going.
a little bit. He might have to deal with that. So you get another one. This one should actually hit 14 plus 14, 28.
28 does beat a 26.
I don't know math things this time. And then this is a DC 29 toughness save.
DC 29 toughness. Okay. Again, one of those things that I cannot pass. So it's just, how bad is it? I mean, yeah, we're going to use that hero point that you just gave me immediately.
That's tend to be how it works out.
So that's going to end up being 14 plus 8, 22.
22. That is
I don't know about
another.
you, but I'm feeling 22.
That is another fail by 2 degrees. So you
Yeah.
get another -1 on the toughness check.
Okay.
And then go ahead. Actually, I have to roll to hit you with this one. As an invisible tentacle
I do not
swings
consent.
at you for 23 to hit you. Actually, misses, doesn't it?
26, yeah.
Yeah, misses you with the second one.
Good.
You dodgy boy.
Yep.
And we were
All
scared
right.
of this guy. What?
He's having his game plan went out the window a little fast. He was supposed to grab and start wailing with the tentacles, and then someone got in his brain and then grabbed him. Gil, it is your go. Bad news though.
Yeah.
That fire has spread
Yeah.
and is kind of moving towards the people that are trying to get on the Ark.
Oh, it's happening again. This is bad.
People are shouting fire-based insults at the sky.
I tried my best.
This is pretty disheartening. Oh, I already gave you a hero point for it. I'm not gonna give you extra.
You can give me more. I'll take more.
Not you.
Oh, cool.
You do
I'll
have
take
a
a
choice
second.
to
Why
make:
not?
save the peoples or help finish this guy off.
Yeah, I think Gil's in a spot where if he's seeing the energy stuff taking place, he's like, not a whole lot he can do there. I think he would focus on saving the people.
Okay.
Now.
Make it cool though.
Yeah, if I have multiple, if I have a skill that's movement based, that's my movement, and then I get a standard action. Like if I wanted to ice skate or attempt to ice skate out of here.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then let's think here. Okay. So the plan would be to ice skate. I guess I'm surrounded by fire, so I guess I'm ice skating through the flames. Is
Through the fire and flames? Correct.
Yes. And then with the intention of doing, I guess, create. So whatever doorway the fire is heading towards, kind of skating past and doing this like rain gutter kind of thing in the air, kind of like a half tube, but there's like holes throughout, so the ice is like melting into like water that's pouring down to stop it. So
that's sick.
Whatever roles I have to do here.
You know, it's mostly just a flavor thing of being a big damn hero. Yeah, good job prioritizing the peoples. Have another hero point. You're just gonna be full of them.
I'm fucking nuts. I gotta remember what to use these for.
Go use all the points immediately.
I think once he blitzes past and starts like putting out some of the fire, he's like, "Where's the guy with my backpack? I'm running out of water."
That's hilarious.
And then what can I do with my hero points again? So I can
take extra actions. You can do more stuff.
Do I only get to use one per? Or can I just?
You can do. Okay. Yeah, you can do extra action and then buy it off, unless you have extraordinary effort on your advantages.
No.
And then you can do 2 things for a hero point.
I have. What did I have? There's something about an extra action.
I'm on your sheet now.
I have takedown. That's a different thing.
You have attractive.
Extra attack. Listen, I'm pretty hot, dude.
Like, hey, what's up there? How you doing?
Yo, just for flavor, I think, as like it put out the water, there's the slow-mo moment where like the hair kind of flips up and he turns around and sees like one really attractive girl in the crowd. It's like, hey. And then the water starts just to pour in front of him. It's like a curtain.
We ummed at the same time.
Listen, we're connected. We're like that. Then I think if I can use a hero point.
Yeah.
Can I just use the same skill again? I don't have to use a different skill. I can just create again.
Yeah, you can use create again or a different one.
I think.
When you're supposed to be done, Daddy.
I know. I'm sorry.
One moment.
We've been keeping
made a mistake.
I think I would then create almost another, not ice wall, but almost just like a little slide kind of barricade that is kind of putting up a little wall in front of where the fire's coming in, so it's stopping anyone from moving towards it, almost like a weird little water curtain. I don't know if the visual makes sense for that, but
I see it in my head.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'll make basically another barrier he has to get through. If he starts taking actions to get to them, you've delayed him.
Good deal.
Sick. Cool. That brings us to Ember.
Yeah, who has just been told they don't need to hold back on their flame powers.
All the things.
So
go that way. Not here.
Can I do what Mare did and make my attack better?
Yeah.
Cool. I want to do that,
watching,
please.
it's not actually a thing in the system. I'm just doing it because you can do that with games.
So that was expending a hero point to have that happen, right?
I wasn't charging for it.
Oh, perfect.
Basically, it's a
Cool.
cool thing that you would get a
Crazy.
hero point and spend a hero point for, so you're just there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Then
Hey,
yeah, I'm gonna keep going at that 1,000 feet, which I don't know. You said you went up what, half a mile, Matt?
Would have been something like that, Al. But
Cool.
whatever I had left after getting back to him. So, God, I hope
Then-
it wasn't 10 feet.
Yeah. Then Ember's like, oh, and just is gonna quickly run up a building and then stand there and then fire from the top of the building.
Hell yeah.
And that is a 10 on the die plus 14, so 24. But then you had to
24. This guy
overcharge it,
is-
so what do I have to add for that?
Oh yeah, he's vulnerable. And then what'd you say the DC was? Sorry.
His save DC is a 25.
25. Okay, so it'll be a 27 now with the charge, and that'll
Okay.
go to you and the bad guy. Overkill.
Another toughness,
Yeah.
which I have a -2 to, so actually a total of +6.
You have
Oh.
less minuses than the big bad right now. So
That's
Let's
true.
go.
too sad.
I'm just rolling like garbage.
Ooh.
I'm out of hero points again, so
Oh no.
yeah, that means that we're at a total of 10.
A total of 10 on a DC 27.
That's like a little
Means you
bit of
have-
damage.
1, 22, 17, 12. Your total was 10?
Wait a minute, is my DC different because energy immunity? That's what we did.
Yes,
last
it
time.
is. It is.
So it's not as bad.
Yeah. So your DC is 21. How'd you do? You got a 10 though?
I got a 10 though, yeah.
Okay, well
don't
you're
know if
not
it's gonna help me out much.
incapacitated though, so yeah.
Yay,
No, it's good. Yeah,
guys!
21, 16, 11. You are at a -1 and you're staggered. second
-1
staggered,
-1 toughness again.
Yeah, that's on
Okay.
top of whatever you have currently.
Yeah, so total of
It stacks.
-3, and now I'm staggered.
Yeah, so what staggered does for you is
Yeah.
not good.
No, I wouldn't imagine so.
Dazed and hindered, so you still only get one move or one action, and then your move is cut in half essentially.
Okay.
The
still
other
not
big
landing on
thing
my-
is if you get staggered a second time, you're instantly incapacitated.
Okay.
I
mean,
thought
I
you
guess
said you
that's
could take it. This is on you, not on me. I'm not taking the blame here.
I'm
Different vibe.
still up. I ain't out of the fight yet.
It's true.
Mhm.
As for the villain, the final of his tentacles burns up into ash.
Can I spend another hero point to do another attack?
You can absolutely
I want to do
roast
that,
this
please.
man.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, because I mean, I could make him less effective, but Bo is doing that in a far better capacity than I ever can. So I think
there's a
just
bad combo here happening.
so then just second hand, like one hand throwing out a fire, second hand just like throwing up a giant rock and trying to hit him right in the face.
Yeah.
Which comes out another 10 on the die, so another 14, another 24 to attack.
Yeah, he's so hittable right now.
Cool.
Vulnerable is a not good condition to have, kids.
Then same
So what did we
25
say? I gotta
DC.
be. I gotta be
25.
and then 22 for me, or 21. We said.
Yes.
Supernova.
Gotcha. And
Uh-huh.
at the moment, I have a +5 to this roll.
He doesn't have a little dude to take this hit for him.
Mhm.
So he is actually going to finally take another damage condition.
Hell yeah.
-1, and he is dazed, so he can't move and attack. He's doing one or the other. And
Hell
it takes
yeah.
a move to break free, so he either has to try to get out or try to hurt who's holding him.
That's if Overkill is still up.
About that.
Say 17.
A 17?
Yeah,
How did you do better? That's great. That's just another -1.
I rolled better. It wasn't a 4 this on the dice this time.
Yeah, that'll do it. Wow, he's in a bad position currently, and there
So
are a lot
wait,
of
you said that I got a
people on you.
-1 for that?
Yep.
Okay.
What is
so
your
now we're at
total
a
minus?
-4 to toughness right now.
That's wild. Isn't your toughness 8?
It is
You're
indeed.
at half of what you need to be.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Cool beans. It's actually your turn now.
That's all we needed because since I'm holding them still and everybody's just fucking hitting them, you know what's great about when you are holding somebody and they can't get out? When you're able to emit an extremely volatile and dangerous energy from any point on your body. I would like to nuke this individual while he's in my grasp. Literally
Okay.
just go supernova as a exaggeration. So literally just his entire form begins burning this bright red and finally
And that
releasing
is
it.
your burst, right?
I think that's somewhere on here. Do I have a burst thing?
I didn't name it. Yeah, it's a burst area damage. That's my bad. It's the damage name is damage. How creative. Good job.
Oh, cool.
Just so you knew what it did.
That's
Yeah.
under like energy blast damage and stuff. Oh, damage
Yep.
burst area. Boom.
That's the one. So he
Um,
gets a save to try to take half of this, but he's vulnerable, so his dodge is also halved right now, so he can't get out of this. He's
Amazing.
very grabbed.
Cool.
So he's DC 22, trying not to die here. God, those minuses are rough. He is actually staggered now, just like you. Second
Oh,
stagger
yay.
puts him to incapacitated. His minus is ridiculous right now, and I will not be sharing it. Staggered. He's not looking hot. So you know how
Oh, he's probably looking a little crispy. I mean,
a little crispy. You know how your power has that nifty little side effect that you have to roll, and then if you get high, you're fine. If you get low,
Mhm.
wouldn't it suck if, as a complication that you don't get a hero point for, you auto fail?
Yep.
So you have to make that toughness save.
alrighty. And I'm at
It came
Are
back.
we allowed
Legitimately?
to spend hero points on other people?
Not without luck
Damn.
control.
Because
Okay,
I was like,
I
I
was
can
about-
make any toughness a 20, but I didn't know if it had to be just for me.
I have a question too. I'm in the area.
Mhm.
I'm in, like,
You're like right next to him. Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, you clubbed
right.
him.
Very true.
I'm seeing this happen. Could I? And I know that this will. I don't know if as a reaction or anything, how we would.
You have
function
hero
with-
points, right?
I think I used mine, unless you gave me another one. I think you gave me another. You gave me another one because I hit
Had
him.
a cut. Oh yeah. That's right.
Okay, so you gave me another one because I hit him. Could I, because I have protection that's on there that increases my toughness, but I'm wondering how you'll let me flavor any of this with like light bending and whatnot. Could I try to, because we're here and his explosion's gonna go big and I'm worried about other people, could I like try to like envelop this explosion with the three of us in there in a bubble?
Yes, you can. I love that. It means that you're all going to be rolling this toughness thing, but
Okay.
yeah, it contains it to that. I did forget you were close enough that you'd have to take the
that's fair.
explosion anyway. So
Yeah.
It does
so
say
I
that's an
figured-
area of 60 feet, so.
yeah, we're all the way up there. And then if I just don't know how big it is, but I feel like she would see this happening and go, uh-oh. And
really quick, I just want to shout myself out. My wife just ran in with like a jar to open and just quietly off screen,
Off screen,
just
that's
popped it open, handed it
incredible.
back. Nothing.
I love
Really
that.
test that
Sorry, I'm just
strength
real
check.
proud of
Okay, so I
myself.
need to do that
Around.
toughness.
What's
Yep.
your strength score, Claude?
Enough to beat a jar.
Hell yeah.
Very small jar.
I failed it.
How hard? How hard we talking?
I failed it.
I have
what?
a
About what?
19 is what I have.
I rolled a 1. And I got a
Did use
12
your
in
hero point to
toughness,
do
but
that.
I rolled a 1. So
You did roll a 1. Also, what you were doing was turning your toughness effect that gives you your toughness into this bubble.
it makes it a 20 because as well because I'm using protection and protection adds 8 to the toughness. So that's like technically a 20 that's there, but I rolled a 1, so that's like a 21.
Well, so the toughness, the protection is already factored into the toughness total.
Well, it says activation move action though, so that was where I was curious about the phrasing on that.
Oh, I just haven't been making you do the move action to activate.
Okay,
it
I
the
wasn't
first
sure
time.
if it was like
Yeah.
because I wasn't sure if like a light
It was
shield or
it was
doing
a
something like
cost cutting thing.
It's
though.
the same thing I tried to do with my toughness earlier for my magma form. Like, hey, can I get this up to a 26?
Okay,
And he's
that's
like, no.
totally
I was like,
fine.
okay.
Gotcha.
So what did you get for your total then?
Total of 13.
13.
Because I got a 12 in toughness and a 1 on the die.
And your big boom that you got Overkill is
Oh, yeah.
a 22. Is it
It's a DC 22.
DC 22? That's for the dodge part. The
Oh,
actual toughness
DC
thing.
21 toughness check.
Yeah, let me have this other
For your
8.
big boom.
but-
I have it as a 27.
Oh,
Oh, that's the see. So it says DC 27 burst area 2, blah, blah, blah. DC 22 side effect on a
13.
failure.
That's
and
the
then
one you
50%
take.
chance.
versus-
That's
Okay.
what you have to roll against. Yeah.
Okay, and then
None of those look good for me
So
across the board.
I have to ask again. I'm so sorry. It was 27, and what was your total?
13. So when I'm looking at the
13,
chart, I am
27, 22.
incapacitated because
Yeah,
I'm in
you are.
red.
Uh-oh.
You are incapped from that. And then Overkill, what are you?
I got a 19.
19 with your minuses?
Yes.
Well done. 19. So you just fail by 1 degree because yours is the DC 21. So
So
yeah,
dropping
minus
that
1.
toughness again.
Yep.
Oof.
Good news though. He failed real hard.
Yay.
He was already staggered. Oh no, that was what he just got staggered from. Yeah.
I staggered him with my fire punch.
That's right.
So this would be a
He's-
second
the
stagger.
Second
so
staggered. He's incapacitated too.
Yay!
2 of them are falling from the sky.
Oh no.
I know
and
that I am staggered a one time, but I am up here.
you are floating up there. Are you still
this
holding
was
on to
during-
him?
Well, if he goes limp and I see friends start falling, I don't think that I can, but like my instinct would be to go catch. I don't think the action economy will allow that.
Yeah.
Action
Especially-
economy won't in this.
There's other people
instance.
around, right?
There
There
is
are
other people.
around. Let's.
Yeah, you're just gonna
see.
go down a frozen
Ooh,
slide.
You're falling real fast. I'm not gonna do the actual math for like the timing to get down
Hmm.
there, but I'll give it a few rounds for someone to make an attempt at catching you.
Sweet.
We go to Bo.
Off the bat, I think I want to use my extraordinary effort.
Okay.
I want to try to go catch her.
Okay.
And at the same time, because they were like running around the whole time they were doing this, I want to try to do. You said that he's already incapacitated now, right?
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty much.
Okay, so
yeah.
I want to use just mental pain damage instead of the emotional control.
Okay. Yeah, he
Um,
automatically will fail because he's
Yeah.
incapacitated. When people fail a damage check while incapacitated, they drop to dying.
Nice. I don't have anything that I thought of them saying this time. Which I realized I should have done when I planned that kind of attack.
To be fair, you're able to converse with him as it's happening, and
Mhm.
all he's been saying was that he wants everything to be silent.
Yeah.
And in this moment, when he passes out, his mind is silent as you do the mental stab at him. So with extraordinary effort, you do have another thing to do. You
That's
actually
gonna be me
you
trying
have
to
2
catch.
more things. Okay.
No, yeah. Because it's 2. I get to do 2 things, right?
Yeah. So you already get to do 1 thing in
Yeah.
a turn, and you're doing 2 more. So
Oh, 2 more.
yeah. So a hit
Um,
and then running to catch.
Yeah, those were my 2.
A fun thing the system has that you could utilize right now is a little mathy, so we're going to be hand wavy with it. But basically, if there's a power within your power set, or that could reasonably be fudged as part of your power set, you can do a power stunt. So you can
Mhm.
briefly turn one of your powers into a different power,
Mhm.
and it just makes you tired. And you can
Mhm.
do that as part of extraordinary efforts. So is there a power you could turn one of your mental powers into?
Oh yeah, could I use? And I set this up earlier actually.
You did.
I would really like for Bo to, instead of then, like when they realize that they're like not running fast enough, I think they would then try to like, go into their mind and use telekinesis, like straight up telekinesis. So that way, instead of physically catching, they're kind of doing it like mentally, just to stop the fall instead. Which would make them tired because they never really have done that before, except for the time they fought the robot. If that's allowed, I think that'd be pretty neat.
Yeah, I love that. You like pause briefly as Bo's powers sort of reconfigure themselves into a different result, and you're able to stop the fall. Of course, the enemy who was already, you blasted him into a dying condition, hits the ground next and progresses down the dying.
That part I let happen.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. He actually, fails. He's on the way out, basically.
Mark, I'm so lonely.
Oh no. So I'll actually take us out of initiative right there.
Woo!
Nice.
For the time being, it seems you stopped the big general. There is the knowledge that there are swarms of these Omega drones. These heroes are in for a long journey that we will not see in these pages. But, the people are still trying to like fix up the ship. They're working on the dimensional door. And yeah, for now, the heroes have endured. Thank you all for playing.
Woo!
Sorry,
Thank
it went
you
a little
so
long.
much.
We didn't die.
We'll have
Didn't
Mare
die.
do her outro, and then we'll do our typical wrap up.
Cool.
Yes. Hello, my name is Mare. Hello, Mare everywhere. You can see me next, like right about now, or at 10 o'clock Eastern over on Game Master Monday. We're doing Castaway, where it's basically Survivor, but TTRPGs. You can also find me over on Twitch at Hello Mare. I do a lot of variety streaming, kind of Minecraft build right now, so we're in it. And everything, I pop up over here a lot. I pop up on Help Action Needed here. I pop up in other places. So check me out on all of the socials except the Old Bird app. And that's it. All right. Thank you all so much for having me. I got a
Bye,
blast. I got to go
Mir.
survive in the desert. I'll see you guys.
Have fun.
Have
Toodles.
fun. Thank you for playing.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for having
Thank God, now that they're gone.
Okay, now we can really
Now we can finish the
So
story.
the bad guy floats up.
Really
He's
slowing
back.
us down.
But yeah, thank you so much for running this game. Where can people find Mutants and Masterminds? Where can people find it at?
Oh,
Where does it exist?
Go check it out at Green Ronin Publishing. Just look up Green Ronin Publishing. Check out their website. They have a really great community around this game. They do a stream with the devs every Monday, and you can just go in there and cut up and have fun. And I'm just being there as a nuisance a lot of the time. And they are debuting the playtest version of their 4th edition at Gen Con this year. And I will actually be running a session of it for FOMOCon at the end of the weekend. So if you're attending that virtual con, you can get the playtest version of this to play a little bit. So
Yeah, nice. Then let's go in reverse overlay order for our outros, where we can find people, whatever you've got coming up next. Feel free to say everything, because I messaged Grant that if he goes soft live early, we'll just raid into Castaway. But I also don't want to make him go soft live 17 minutes early. So tell us everything you're doing, world. But Danny, you're first. What's up?
All right, let's knock it out. Hey, everybody, I'm CJB. I've played Gil this evening. Of course, I usually do indie game stuff, but as far as TTRPG stuff comes up, I am on Crit Hit Chronicles on Thursday nights. I'm playing Viking, the really sad and angry cowman. If you saw this last episode, really sad stuff. My wife's dead. It's upsetting. Other than that, I think the next immediate thing is we're planning our Brilliant Ruin here on Hack Recklessly sometime in September. Sean and I will both be a part of that, so that's exciting. What else is on TTRPG? I think that's it for now. Announce stuff anyway. Ooh, mystery. Outside of that, of course, I love my indie games. You can catch me streaming on Twitch on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Tomorrow, I think our plan is to... I have to actually change the schedule. I don't know. But Saturday, we're playing Marbles on Stream to play for VIP in the Twitch chat. And then I also host Playlog Podcast, which comes out every single Thursday. It's a podcast with my partner, Topher, talk about indie game news, reviews, whatever we choose. This week, we are doing our book club on American Arcadia. Cool half 2.5D, half first-person game about a guy who's stuck inside of a reality show and is trying to escape. And he's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Didn't know that till I started playing. I think that's the Vamp on indie game stuff. Yeah, that's it. Whoever's next.
Next in the overlay would be Matt.
Hi, Matt, also known as War Tornado out there on the interwebs. There's Many things, and I was told, do all the things. So I'm just going to start going down my Discord list for all the things that I'm involved in. Number one, I am a professional GM on Start Playing Games. You can find me by searching War Torn Knight on there. Potentially also with the first name Matt in there. I run learn to play sessions if you want to learn to play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, as well as I have campaigns for a very old module of 5th edition D&D, Princes of the Apocalypse, from the Elemental Evil line. Lesser known one, but it's one that I very much so enjoy. Also, you can book me for literally whatever. Just message me, hey, Matt, do you want to run this one? And I'll read the book. I'll figure it out. It's whatever. I am also primarily featured on 2B Diced Adventures. There's several streams there that I'm involved in. I'm the DM for the Dimensional Dial of Dr. Diago, a dimension hopping campaign that you can find roughly once a month. There is also Edge of the Empire, which runs on Tuesday nights, which I was just in last night, which was a very emotional scene. Go catch the VOD. Tales of Arden, bi-weekly every Thursday. So not tomorrow, but next Thursday. I'm also featured on Somebody's Hero podcast in their Fall of Taliva game, specifically any episodes involving the Fate Makers. That's not released yet. I am on Tabletop Misfits, Guardians of the Grid as the Green Ranger Jackal Vindalis, or Jack as his friends call him. I'm gonna plug this because it's a thing for those people going to Gen Con. While you're there, you can actually playtest a new Powered by the Apocalypse system called Safe Mode Disabled, which is being produced by Boss Jellybean Janelle. There is an actual play coming up with that I am a member of, and if you look very closely in the handout that you get for that, you can actually see my character's artwork in there twice. So you can go there. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 people that will be GMing that at Gen Con. So go check that out because it's an incredibly fun system. Other than that, all the other things that I'm in are in the past. Go to Mr. Dandy DM's YouTube channel to see the first thing I was ever in, Survivors of Ashkelon, as well as everything else that he puts on there. And I think that is where I'm going to end things for me.
Nice. Claude.
Hello. I can be found at Curly Insane Guy on Threads. I stream sometimes on Twitch. I haven't gotten it quite figured out with my newest move. But the other place you can find me is on Don't Kill My Character, where every other Wednesday, with some breaks in between. But the next one will be August 13th. That show is a Mutants and Masterminds 3rd edition actual play that I've been running for a bit now. We are 17 episodes in. There's some really good stuff, some great interpersonal or interparty conflict. Definitely check it out. They're absolutely killing the role play over there. Love my players. And I don't think I have anything else coming up aside from that. Your regularly scheduled superhero shenanigans.
Nice. Annie.
I came prepared. I wrote everything down this time. My name is Annie, Legend of Anakin on Twitch, Instagram, Threads, and all of the things. I actually have a couple of things that I'm going to be doing. August 7th, I'm going to be doing Alice is Missing with Roll T5. August 29th and August 31st, on the 29th, I'm doing the Fae Factor game, and on the 31st, I'm doing a concert for the Fourth Wall. And it's going to be a fundraising stream with Hexes and Vexes, I believe. And then in September, I have to, with Dungeon Dropouts, I'm doing the Goth Mall Eldritch Horror thing, which I'm really excited for. And then I think in late September or August is when the Curse of Strahd campaign that I'm doing with Matt and Sean and with Jenna Daggers as the GM, that is going to be around. I have the Fate Ultima with Matt, which is going to be around that time, I believe. I have Idle Screen Podcast, which is a podcast that I do on my own. And I interview people who wear like multiple hats and are in like they balance basically being nerds and geeks with like whatever real life thing. And I like people who combine that element into stuff that they do. That podcast is going to return in October. My stream is going to return end of August, and then I'm writing a bunch of things that are either going to go on YouTube or just the Idle Screen blog. End of August, I'm going to be in a cost positivity fitness panel at FlameCon in NYC. It's a queer con, which is pretty fun. And then I'm probably going to be at Anime NYC and New York Comic Con, just kind of like interviewing people and bouncing around, and probably playing Magic at Comic Con, which will be fun because I've never got to play Magic at a con. Definitely will be cosplaying, and might have a panel at New York Comic Con, but not at Anime NYC. And I think that's everything.
Nice. Cool. Then for me and for the channel, next week on Wednesday at the same time, no, an hour earlier than this, I need to check that because that feels wrong, but it's on my calendar, is the Code Lyoko finale over on Records of the Realm. So if you have been following along from season 1, or you just picked us up with season 2, or you go, Code Lyoko, I heard of that. They have big foreheads, and I don't know anything else. Come along, because we're doing a game set in the universe using, what's the game called? Glitter Hearts. We're using Glitter Hearts, and it's a very emotionally heavy story that then the GM goes, oh, and also there's a main combat here. And like, oh yeah, we're combat, and we do that. But we are at the end of it. Things are tense and bad. But that is where we are going to be next week on Wednesday. Next week on Friday. Actually, before we get to next week on Friday, Saturday. This week, Saturday. If you're watching this, I imagine you're not at Gen Con. However, if you're watching this because you're going to go to Gen Con, I'm going there for one day. You can find me there on Saturday, in which I will be doing 3 panels. The first one is at 10 a.m. called Streaming Solo, Learning Tech and How to Do Stuff. I don't know the actual name, but something about that. So there's going to be a panel of people that run their own channels, know how to do tech, know how to find cameras, know how to find mics, know how to run all the things to record a TTRPG and other stuff. Then at noon, a thing called, I don't know, something about a show. It's creating your own channel. I'm not good at this stuff. Sam has so many great names. Go check out Classic Sam NYGM, or go check out my Instagram. It's currently on my story. At noon, I'm doing a panel about building your own channel. So if you are interested in getting a TTRPG channel and finding out like how you get it started, how you find connections, how you learn to stream, how you get games, how you make friends in the space, come to that. And then at 4 p.m. doing a Sagas game called Redemption Squad Level 20. That's right. In which we are bounty hunters out competing each other to try and get like this god level artifact. And if you have been on the channel for a while, or not been on, but been here with us for a while, and you remember when Dennis, the creator of Sagas, ran the Sagas game, Taylor and I are bringing back our characters. So if you liked Jackson Sebastian, you'll see them leveled up to the highest possible level in Sagas, in which we are going to do that there. Then next week on Friday, the 8th, here on this channel, episode 1 of a 3-part series called The Crown of Fools goes live. It is a Grimwild game, a new system that combines D&D with Blades in the Dark. It is being run by Wizard Styles. We've recorded episode 1, and then episodes 2 and 3 are going to be live because our schedules were bad. And so come hang out with all of us in chat watching along for episode 1, and then come back the next couple weeks to see us doing our live play of it. You can also, that's a recording, that's a secret. You can then find in the latter half of August, over on the Tipsy Tiger, there is going to be a game, a multi-episode thing. So if you're like, Sean, you don't do long-form content, you're correct. But if you want to see me in a 7-part series, go over to the Tipsy Tiger, where we're doing an unannounced game. But it's the first half is D&D, the second half is Candela Obscura. So if that tells you the vibes of the story. You can also find me over on Spunky Taylor's channel for an Alice is Missing game on the 24th. And then you can come here on the 27th, at the same time this one started, for a game of 10 candles. Have I learned the system yet? No. Have I figured out how I'm going to run it online yet? No. Have I talked with Meadow and we're going to figure it out because Meadow has done all those things? Yes. And that will be here for our August one-shot. And then after that, we get into mini-series after mini-series, starting with the 5th of September, Witches Season 2 will be coming back. So if you loved our Agatha All Along inspired Witches campaign, come on down for that. If you haven't seen the first series, it is up in its entirety, pinned here on my YouTube, but also not on my YouTube, on my Twitch, but also on youtube.com/Charm Party, Gloria's channel, where she has put the whole thing up. And season 2 will come up here. You don't really need to have watched season 1 to understand season 2, but it will help with those relationships. And then also starting on September 10th will be a podcast. No, on September 10th, my brain just died there, will be our Hellwhalers game. So if you're like, hey, I have Catholic trauma and I want to see other people experience that, come hang out here where we can do Hellwhalers. And on September 7th, 14th, and 28th, Danny and I will be doing that thing on Hack Recklessly. So go find us there. If you are trying to find me other things, no, I'm not stalling for time because I messaged Grant. I have a Crit Award nominated podcast. The finale went out yesterday. So if you like things that are done to their completion, all 40 episodes of our campaign are live on the internet with an epilogue coming in 2 weeks. After that, Down the Forest Road will be out in podcast form. So if you don't like sitting at your computer and watching people, but you like people talking in your ears, it'll be live on the internet for you to do then. And then after that is season 2, which I can't talk about because we're doing our first thing for it tomorrow. But if you like the normal cast of Kate, Dan, and Julie, find them in December when they return to your podcast spots. With that, I can't think of anything else I have going on. Oh, I'm also in Somebody's Heroes. I do that. I play Sylvain. I'm in another thing coming up on Glow Pinksta's channel at some point in the future. What other projects am I in? Let's pull up Discord.
Bangs and Bangs?
Yep, doing that. That is something I will be doing. That Fabula Ultima game will be being done. Crit Hit Chronicles I've been on before. They're just great. Go find them on days. You'll see,
Shout out.
you'll see
Yeah.
all of our
Shout outs.
friends.
Good stuff. Good
We
stuff.
love Credit
yeah.
Chronicles.
Yeah, and then Ramithra and Records of the Realm are the next 2 guest opportunities you'll be finding me for before Heck Recklessly. And yeah, so with that, we are gonna raid out. Unfortunately, we won't be able to hit our time to get to Grant, but that's okay. There are a lot of other really cool people. I could also just leave you all on the music. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do instead. I'm gonna validate myself. If you like music, I write it, and sometimes I write it for other people. And that is what you can hear on the goodbye screen and the starting soon screen, because I write all of the channel music, not in the game, not this game. I do not write this, but all the other music you hear on the channel is written by me. So please enjoy 3 minutes of that, and then we'll send you over to Castaways. We'll see you next time. Bye!